Welcome to the Atlaran Adventuring Company. This is the world of Atlaran. Beyond the Forgotten Realms and perhaps not far from Exandria, Atlaran and her two-moon sky have seen leviathans, dissolutions, divine gates, and calamities. And that's only the last 5,000 years. Perhaps most distinct for her scars, Atlaran is host to a number of sacred or cursed sites, depending on whether you ask Bahamut or Asmodeus. Or perhaps you'll ask the old Balin gods, whom the world herself and her moons and star are named after. These places, like Mount Gear, the Monomarig Meteor, Drozdana, the Dawn Deep Trench, the Shattered Continent, the Greenhall Sea, the entirety of Garrett Eldathos, they all play parts in the world's fate. But it's the people that truly shape it. And every so often, little windows of time, short glimpses into exceptional people's lives, are plucked from the midst of the chaotic centuries, and we call them stories. They're not always epics of heroism and bravery. Quite the contrary. Every hero was once a bumbling fool, or a selfish mercenary looking to make a platinum. Or, in most cases, both. And that brings us to our particular window in time, following in the footsteps of a scorned bard and her unlikely lone wolf companion. Or perhaps lone coyote is more apt.
Marin and VANIER, a half-elven fighter with a love of freedom and gunpowder, and a former bard relearning her musical skills. Marin was the daughter to a frail sun-elf laundress who passed away when she was still young. Left to care for her half-sister Sylfie alone, Marin grew up far too fast. In her desperation to keep her sister from starving, Marin accepted help from the Alteras, and was lured into their poisonous web of abuse, theft, and murder. Forced to kill and torture often those unsuspecting and even undeserving. Eventually, Marin dared to question her adoptive father Alistair, and was slaughtered on the spot by her brothers just before she was 18. Sylfie was left to flee alone, but 10 years later, Marin awoke, revived by the Heidling cult. Sickly but determined, she recovered thanks to powerful magics and the apparent interest of Cynthia Moore, mother of the new king of the Arbiters, Silas Moore III. And, by Cynthia's order, Marin was given as a gift to Silas in the hopes that she would become his subservient partner, a suitable wife that would not question the Moore family thanks to her debt to them. Marin, however, had the spark of rebellion in her soul by then, and wasn't about to be controlled again. When Silas proved he supported her in the freedom of those crushed by the Arbiters, Marin reluctantly fell in love. Now with her fiancé at her back and the work to be done, Marin is ready for the long road ahead. She'll make sure no one suffers under the boot of the Arbiters or the Heidling cult ever again.
Kit, just Kit, a shifter, or ELUSIR, of the Coyote Totem and mildly devout cleric of Savros, the Balin god of mischief and wanderers. Originally hailing from Amnoblin as part of a group of natives called the Manamar and Dalmaric, Kit's people have always been harassed by the Skull, or outsiders who seek to take their ancestral lands and waters. Kit's particular tribe was attacked when he was young, rendering himself and his brother Ren orphans, and forcing their tribe to flee their home continent altogether. They found refuge in Iroquel, but struggled to adjust to the change from subarctic to equatorial desert. Trusting in the sacred Mount Gear, heart of the world, to watch over them, Kit's people settled in the northern savannas. But Kit never settled. Aimlessly causing trouble to Skull and taking mercenary contracts to send money home since he was 15, Kit has become a person of interest to the Guild of Wardens, enforcers who help keep the common laws. Thanks to Dana Fioris, a former troublemaking comrade who eventually went straight and became a warden herself, Kit has quite the dossier with the wardens, and rarely struggles to find work at their guild. And now, alongside Sylfie, Kit has his own scores to settle with the Arbiters, though breaking apart an organization of kidnappers and slavers would be reason enough to destroy them. Hey everybody.
How's it going?
Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey.
Hi.
Wow. We got some chill energy going on.
There we go.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Welcome to the Atlaran Adventuring Company. I'm your DM, Taiylor Wallace. And joining me, I have Alicia Kelley.
Hello!
And Blake Wolfe.
Hey, it me.
Thank you for staying consistent.
You're welcome.
Yeah, maybe I should go back to it me. I don't know.
Well, it's kind of become Ben's thing, so...
Yeah. We'll leave it to you.
Do whatever.
I am nothing if not consistent.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But anyway, hello, welcome. Did you have a hopefully not quite so stressful week? I hope so.
It ended up not being very stressful, so that's good. The journey there was, but
hopefully everybody's having a very good Saturday. So let's enjoy this, shall we? All right. Speaking of stress, last time we had a special pre-recorded Halloween stream, and it ended up being about an hour longer than usual. So we split it into 2 parts on YouTube: a funeral and a wedding.
It's like a Shakespeare.
I know, right? It was pretty good.
I enjoyed it.
Me.
Good job, you.
It was kind of ridiculous as well. But you guys started out on Arden the 5th, put together a pyre with the caravan to send off Sylfie for pretty much for good.
Well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's going to be the last
see.
funeral you have for her, hopefully.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Not many people get 2 funerals.
Depends on how big your family is.
That's true.
The following morning, Kit, Marin, and Silas were approached by a strange half-orc woman with a clipboard named Miss Rhoda, and she whisked you away. Did not mean to bring Kit, but yes, I do declare, Mr. Kit, I did not mean to bring you along, but you are welcome.
Oh my god.
But you were whisked away to a pocket plane known as Border Holt, and you met Lord Dietrich Arnulf, an Oni tiefling, who, when I finally figure out what the artist's name was that made that fantastic art, I will share it, who apparently knew Marin. He eventually explained that he remembered Marin from when she was very, very little, and her mother took pity on him and basically saved him from dying of exposure and sickness in Moore's Rest. He sort of told you guys, oh, I'm putting together a wedding for you, and pick out these final things, bye, and he walked away. You ended up going with Miss Rhoda and a little blue kobold named Clive.
No, Clive.
Who is pretty fucking cute.
He's adorable.
You ended up following them out to Lord Arnulf's gardens to pick out some flowers. You met a spider woman, a drider named Ulsa. You eventually went on to the wardrobe to pick out outfits and met Joss, who is a lion tabaxi. And lastly, you went to the kitchen to meet Chef Zuka, who is a very intense Shiba Inu Canatar. And you ended up fighting what could only be called the dire waffle. After a little bit of magic went wrong and animated a waffle and made it 10 by 10. So that was fun.
It was so fun.
I've only been sitting on that idea for 6 years.
You know.
After a misspelling of direwolf. To think the first campaign was called the Dire Waffle campaign in this world because of that. Just comes full circle now. The people who ended the world.
Those assholes.
But anyway,
yeah, for real.
Did I actually send you guys the recap?
No.
No.
I did not?
No.
I swear to God.
How dare you?
How
I think I sent
dare
it.
you?
I think I sent it very early.
How very dare you?
I don't think so. I don't remember getting it in.
Yeah, I don't remember getting it.
Oh my god, I didn't. Whatever, you guys don't read them anyway.
That's not
I do.
true. I sometimes remember.
I'll send it to you after. And I'm pretty sure we all remember what happened last time. It was a little ridiculous.
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
But after you finished picking everything out for the wedding, with Silas in tow, very overwhelmed the whole time, Arnulf talked to Marin a bit about her mother and his sort of attempt to pay it forward. And you guys headed back to the caravan, finding no time had passed. And later on in the evening, the wedding took place in Borderholt's Hall, where Silas and Marin read their own vows, and it was very cute.
So cute.
Will be the only time in my entire life I read wedding vows.
Who knows? You
second
might
time
have
for me.
another D&D campaign where you have to marry
It's true.
somebody.
Well, yeah, probably. I'll never read them for myself, though. Meh. I don't believe in marriage. But you were married by Luca, the Luca Finn, the tarot card reader. And, let's see. Oh, yes, the reception was celebrated across the city of Arden as sort of a way to give them a little something happy after the hurricane.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm remembering the end of the last session.
Yes. During the night, after all the celebrations and while everybody was asleep, Marin snuck into the woods to meet Senna and
Cheating
accepted
bitch.
her offer for
I don't
a
think
deal
that's-
in return for giving her one of the Heidelin staves. You don't know which one it's going to be yet. You don't know which one you're going to pick up. But the deal is that if you get her one of those, she will get you your sister back. Or
And remove the tether.
yes, or a similar deal. Basically, the final deal will be decided when you hand it over. So your deal can change till then. Thanks to Marin not rolling stealth, because you didn't ask.
Okay, all right. No. All right,
You
look,
didn't roll stealth.
I re-listened to the episode and I did say I sneak out. I said those words and you didn't catch it. And so-
But you didn't roll stealth.
Well, I don't know.
And also, Silas is highly perceptive. Whatever, go with it.
I know. I probably wouldn't have rolled well anyway, but
That,
you were all
That's
you
true.
were all
That's
like,
right.
you didn't say I sneak out. You just say I leave, and I'm like, no, I didn't.
I'll admit I did watch it back and realize that, but I'm like, shouldn't follow up on it. I don't care.
It's true. I didn't.
oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Anyway, Silas, with his high perception, noticed that Marin was missing for a little bit. And you guys had a little bit of a tense moment as Marin refused to tell him what she was up to, asking him once again to simply trust her.
Famous last
He
words.
Yeah.
didn't say too much more about it. He just told you to go back to bed, and eventually he joined you. Kit and Clay did have a conversation in the night as well, where
We
Clay
had a
talked
come
about
to Jesus meeting.
Yes.
Clay talked about how he can't handle killing people, and this adventuring thing is not really for him, so he may be going home as well. Likely with the caravan because they're headed up to Vedrick. So, it is now Arden the 7th, because the wedding was on the 6th.
Wait, did you get married in Arden?
Yeah, I think
Whoa,
you're
not
saying
Arden.
the
Yeah.
the month wrong.
Anglin. Sorry,
England.
similar words.
Okay. So
Yeah.
like the whole time you've been saying Arden, and then we got married in Arden, and I was like,
yeah, it's like
is the
what?
month and the place the same name? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
The
England.
months are named after heroes.
Gotcha. England, the hero of fish.
No.
You're the hero of
Yes.
fish now.
That's true. I am.
It is
I am
morning.
the fish hero.
The fish lord.
You're,
The fish
you're
lord.
You're the hero of fish because the other one died.
Well,
I mean,
because I am
Sylfie
dead.
was.
just because I
Sylfie
trust
was
funded
also the
myself
hero.
in doesn't mean I'm not qualified.
Well, also, Sylfie was the hero of fish. Kit's the hero of crabs because he's a Circle of the Coast
oh.
druid.
Oh, I thought it was because he was crabby.
That too.
Oh, I thought it was because I went to that brothel once.
Yeah, Yes, that's why.
That's why.
Everybody in Atlaran is very conscientious about STDs.
They all get
about
tested.
STIDs. Yes. If you have a STID, you cannot sleep with anybody.
Yeah. If you have a brothel, you should test your people because that's a good way to lose business.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
it is Anglin the 7th. It is morning. The year 200 E1 AC. Era 1 after Calamity.
After Christ.
That's what those...
Yep.
Marin.
Mm-hmm.
You wake up to find a tray next to your bed with breakfast.
Is Silas there?
He is not.
Oh, guilt breakfast.
Yeah, I'm getting guilted.
Oh.
Fuck!
Oh my god, I'm having flashbacks to my mother. Okay.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Nope, we're not going there.
Yeah, fantasy world.
Yeah,
World.
just like, guilt trip. Do you remember me? It's not like I just gave birth to you or anything. Ha 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 ha.
No.
Anyway.
God. Yes.
Okay.
Try breakfast.
Is it
in bed.
just breakfast on there? There's no like note or no.
A rose.
There's
Tuxedo mask.
There's bacon, there's eggs, there's toast, there's probably coffee.
Small vial of poison.
Optional. It's just on the side. It says if you feel like dying, here you go. And there is actually probably a flower on it as well.
God damn it.
You just love making me feel bad, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
You still have your dagger, right? Like just get it over.
Yeah,
with.
just and then twist it.
Yeah.
And then...
Yeah. If you can reach your back, you can put another one in there.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah.
All right. I guess I'll nibble on some of the toast, but I'm not really all that hungry.
Mm-hmm.
And once I do that, I am gonna get dressed and go outside, I guess.
Okay. The caravan is packing their stuff up. You know that they're planning to head out tomorrow. They're taking one day to just kind of chill and let everybody get over their hangovers. You do see, it's a little bit later morning because you were up pretty late. You do see some people gathered around campfires. You'll probably spot like John, giant Goliath, walking around with all his many multicolored birds on his shoulders as he's like taking care of his animals that the caravan has. Jace running things as usual. You see that some of them are actually putting on a little bit of entertainment for some of the locals at the edge of camp. There's a bunch of sword dancers currently performing, just like a little show. And you do see that Luca has set up his little fortune teller's tent nearby as well, and he's doing little tarot card readings for them. You probably see Mia and Clay around just kind of sticking together, and Bull is probably hanging out with like Luca and John, most likely. Those are two people he's pretty familiar with. What is Kit doing?
Sleeping.
Sleeping late, okay.
Yeah, because Clay had to have his late night
3 a.m. existential crisis.
Yeah.
Well, listen, gay boy needs some help.
No, the cold brew ran out, and then he started having feelings like it happens to all of us.
Anyway, you do not see Silas around.
He ran away. He's
Immediately, Marin's like, he's gone.
Yep.
Oh god, we're divorced.
Where do
Heck. I'm gonna
Britney
go
Spears
over to
wedding.
Bull, and
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna go over to Bull.
You find Bull helping to put clean hay in the back of one of the animal carts. There's these big, like, you're not really sure what they are. They look a little bit like bison, but they have 8 legs They're
okay.
strange. Kind of like Sleipnir style, like bison.
I was gonna say Appa from Avatar because he has
Not,
Yes,
no,
not
he has
with
6
like,
legs.
They're not
Yeah,
bison,
but-
they're octoson.
anyway. But yeah, he's putting hay in the back of this cart as you approach, and he stops and sort of sets his little pitchfork aside as you walk up.
Hey,
Morning.
morning. Have you seen Silas around at all?
Yeah, he went into town.
Okay.
I don't know what he's up to.
Okay, I just wondered. How are you? I haven't caught up to you in a little bit. Did you have fun yesterday?
Yeah, it was kind of nice to just relax and
Yeah.
really good food as well. But I'm okay.
Good. That's good. I feel like you've been a little distant the past few weeks.
Yeah.
So
Kind of feel like most of us have. But no, I'm getting better. Just kind of got to reorient myself,
yeah.
but I'm good. But actually, speaking of that, Clay wanted to talk to you when you had a chance. He's already talked to Kit and Mia and me.
Yeah, Mia kind of told me a little bit. I think I know what it's about. But
Well, at the very least, whatever he decides to do, we'll still have his support even from afar, so that's
yeah.
good. And hopefully at some point Mia can even rejoin us if she wants.
Yeah. You're not wanting to leave too, right? You're sorry, that was really point blank, but
A direct is okay. I mean, and he motions around himself and says, "This is home to me for the most part. I just need to visit, and I'm okay. Talking to Quinn actually helped a lot. I would like to visit my mum at some point, but that's a long way out of the way, so I'll just wait till everything, in Amnoblin's over, and then I may go see her. You
Okay.
guys are welcome to come too. I mean, Geraldshell's quite the place, and she's kind of like Quinn, but more aggressive. She likes to adopt everyone.
yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah, God, I'm not even thinking past what's going to happen after I'm Noblin, but yeah, we'll talk. We'll see where we're at.
Okay.
I don't know. I kind of feel, I don't know. I feel like Sylfie was this really strong glue that kind of held
Yeah.
everybody together, and now I feel like I'm not strong enough adhesive to keep it all together.
I don't think that's the exact case. I think that Sylfie, she was the glue that sort of held us all together, but you haven't had the kind of time and experience with this group that she did, and also you got all of us at once, so it's a little harder to hold it together when you're still sort of learning how.
Yeah.
But it's not falling apart because, I mean, it's not falling apart, period. We've all been through a lot and we all need a second. And for some of us, that means we need to go somewhere else for a little while. And I think also, to be honest, Clay would be leaving either way. This was already too much for him. even when Sylfie was still with us. He just sort of held on longer than he should have, really.
Yeah, I get that.
But I'm sticking with you. And Clay's gonna continue supporting us all he can. And I'm pretty sure after what Mia's been through with all of us, she'll come back at some point.
Yeah.
And obviously, Kit's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
then again, he does like to wander off occasionally.
Don't say that.
Sorry. Oh no, it's not really the place for a joke.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's gonna be fine.
You don't need to. Are you okay?
Yeah. Great.
You
Yep.
say that just like Sylfie. When she's not okay.
It all will be fine. It'll be fine.
Do you need any help?
I think it's a little bit bigger than anything that you can do.
Well, I'm not exactly the smartest man, and I tend to do things until just throw myself against them until they work, so I'm willing to try. But you just let me know if you need any help or a hug or whatever.
I will. Thanks. Get back to your hay. I didn't mean to interrupt.
I mean, they're just gonna lay in it, so it's not too pressing. But you do see, stepping up behind Bull and taller than him, John, who you haven't really talked to. Not that much taller, but taller.
Yeah.
This big Goliath with all these colorful birds on his shoulders, and you see walking beside him is this very, very old, very sort of like not unhealthily thin, but just like old thin displacer beast that's almost entirely gray.
Yeah, the displacer beast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just this old cat walking up beside, and Bull leans down to like scratch his head. And John looks over what Bull's doing, and they sort of start chit-chatting, and Bull smiles to you like, sorry, he's pushy. And he goes and helps John with his tasks. In the meantime, you do see across camp Silas walking back in. He has a bag in one hand, like a paper bag.
I'm going to pretend I don't see him.
Okay.
I don't know where to go. I'm gonna go find Clay and Mia, actually.
Okay. You'll find them probably near the Suvaki brothers. The Suvaki brothers are a group of 5 Tabaxi. They're all changelings, but they look like Tabaxi, who are all different colors. And they're like the trapeze artists of the group. They're these fantastic gymnasts. You've seen them do a couple things. But they're hanging out with them. And you see one of the older brothers, this really stocky, like tiger-looking tabaxi, talking to Clay about just like the logistics of what they do. You've noticed Mia and Clay getting like really interested in what the caravan does, and so they've got like all of these little drawings out that they're showing them, like some of the shows that they do and like some of the work. Some of the footwork and like high wire and this other stuff whenever they set up for like really big shows. But when you step up to them, Clay looks up and he's like, hey.
Morning.
Hi. What's
Hi.
up?
Bull said you needed to talk to me.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
Here I am.
Oh, boy.
I already kind of know what it's about.
Yeah, I figured you'd figure it out eventually. He looks sort of across the camp and says, I've been talking to Quinn, and they're headed up to Vedrick for the autumn equinox. And I think I'm gonna go with them.
Oh, you're leaving now.
Tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, unless you don't want me to go.
No, Clay, it's up to you. Would I love to have you stick around? Of course. I can use all the backup I can get, but if your heart's not in this, then don't-
That's the problem, is that it is. But everything that you guys are doing involves killing a lot of people. People who deserve it, don't get me wrong. But I told Kit last night, I've killed, what, like 2 people myself? And I've hurt a lot more, and it doesn't matter how bad they are. It's really sticking with me, and I just need my mom.
I would say it gets easier, but I don't want it to get easier for you.
Yeah, I don't want it to stop feeling awful, because that means I would be numb to it.
Yeah.
And I feel like my mom could kind of help with that a little bit, because I mean, her whole job, I mean, she's an admiral, but she basically kills people professionally.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? And I'm going to put a hand on his shoulder. You have helped so much already. And I'm just really glad that I was even able to meet you. So.
Yeah, it's been really nice getting more family.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do, even from a distance, I'm gonna do whatever I can to make sure we get our family back.
How much have you and Kit been talking about that?
Not a lot. But I know that there are things out there that we can do, and people that can help. They're going to be really hard to find, but I feel like if any troublemaker deserved a second chance, it's Sylfie.
Yeah, definitely more her than me, and
Shut
I got
up.
one, so what?
Don't start that shit. I will slap the shit out of you.
Oh my god. Like you could.
Do you want me to prove it?
Sure, let's go.
I'm a pacifist.
Put up your dukes. Yeah, exactly.
Shut up, I just told you it sucks to hurt people.
I kind of punch him in the shoulder just a little bit, very gently.
What? I'm a wizard. I have like 4 hit points.
I know, it's okay.
4th wall.
It'll be alright. We'll work on it, and if all goes well, then yeah, we will see what we can do about her.
And then someday I'm gonna get all of you back together in the same place, and you're gonna come to Vedrick, and we're gonna have dinner with my mom, and you're all gonna get adopted again. And we're all just gonna have a fuckload of parents.
Too many parents.
Like good parents.
You know, that does sound nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
As long as
Family
I don't
dinner.
die.
You won't die.
I probably won't, not with my mom around.
Just
That'll
make
be
sure before we'll have to say goodbye before you guys leave tomorrow then.
Yeah, we should be leaving in the morning, so you guys can continue on south and we'll head up north.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
Cool.
He just hugs you. He doesn't know what to do.
I'll hug him back.
And you feel little arms around your shin as well, as Mia has been listening to this as well.
I pat her on the head. It's like, look, we still got some time.
I don't care.
I
This
know.
is sad.
I know. It'll be fine. It'll all be fine. It'll be great.
Okay.
I imagine this is about the time that Kit like wanders out.
Okay.
He's just like,
Kit, you see the little heartwarming tender scene.
I avoid that.
You also see Silas at a distance, just watching this, not interrupting.
I'm gonna walk over to Silas.
You see he has a paper bag in one hand and he turns and looks at you.
What's up?
Good morning.
Yeah, indeed. You know, if you need to go buy drugs, I can just grow them now.
What are you talking about, Kit?
The paper bag.
It's not drugs.
Oh, did you get breakfast? Like,
It's noon.
question still stands.
I've already eaten, thank you.
I know, but did you get me breakfast? It's
He
the morning
points
after the
to-
wedding. I can't believe you didn't get me breakfast.
He points to a campfire nearby that has lunch starting to be cooked. He says, I'm sure if you wait about 15 minutes, it will be right there.
I can't believe you. After all the work I did.
I did get something for you, though.
Oh.
He almost went New Zealand right there.
Yeah, I almost did.
I got something for you, Kit.
Knuckle sandwich.
My God, everybody's gonna turn into Jax.
Well, Jax is dead.
That's just like everybody else in this campaign.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, he reaches into the paper bag and he pulls out this weird, like, clay bottle that has a rubber and glass stopper in it. You would immediately recognize it just by the color of the clay, which is sort of this deep red. It's not been like colored. It's just been sealed. So, I mean, you used to do pottery, you know.
Yeah.
It's the natural color. And he hands it to you. This would be a sort of Dalmarig traditional wine.
Oh.
It's kind of hard to come by outside of Amnoblin. It doesn't have a label necessarily, not like typical wine. Instead, it has a stamp into the front of it that would probably be in this area. It would probably be a sailfish stamp.
Okay.
It says, I know that, well, there's not much I know, but I thought this would be a fitting gift. Some Dalmarig traders are in town, and I thought you would like a little piece of home.
Thank you. This is hard to get a hold of.
Yes, it is.
I think, not to change the subject, but I think a few of us are probably going to be leaving here soon. I don't know if you've heard anything.
I'm aware.
Okay. Clay pulled me out last night to talk about it.
He mentioned this morning to me.
It
He
looks
glances
like,
over.
yeah, it looks like they're all doing that.
I've just been sitting there for like 10 minutes just hugging.
Yeah, it's like a gross 80s movie. But yeah, they...
Did you not get very many hugs from your tribe, Kit?
I don't think so.
Do you need one?
No, I'm fine. I mean, are you offering?
If you need one.
Rain check.
Sure.
Thank you. I'm keeping track. Clay let me know last night that he's probably going, and then there was actually some really weird fog last night too. That was a little odd, but I was too tired.
How so?
It just... I don't know. It was like this fog. It almost looked like there was a person walking in it, but it like went with her.
Good to know.
Yeah, I was just too tired. I didn't want to go check it out. I just thought somebody was wandering around in the fog because, these island people.
Perhaps it's some local legend of a ghost.
Could be. Or it could have been a banshee. It could have been another werewolf, and we don't need any more of those. I don't know. It could have also been that really fucking weird dude who threw your wedding yesterday, so he looked like the sort to just do odd things.
Indeed.
Yeah. I'm gonna go eat. Rain check on that hug, though.
Sure.
I will write it down in my journal.
Have a good day, kid. And
hug.
he walks away.
This is the first time you've ever written in a journal ever.
No, I write in it all the time. There's stuff in here. Oh,
No, I
can't
meant
see it.
Kit.
Oh, yeah.
He just has a blank journal, and now it says one hug, Silas.
One hug from Silas.
But yeah, Silas makes his way back to the wagon that he and Marin have been staying in.
Can I do like some sort of roll to see if I saw that whole conversation between them?
Oh, I mean, it was out in the open. You would have
Okay.
seen Kit walk up to him.
I just remembered I didn't pull any dice out. Yay.
You didn't pull any dice out?
I keep forgetting
What
like
fucking
random
dice
shit.
goblin are you?
I know,
Right?
I'm terrible.
I didn't either, but whatever.
Mine are out.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well, we'll deal with that in a second. I'm gonna walk over to Kit.
Hey.
Hey.
Sorry, I'm like looking for something at the same time. Go
Gets
ahead.
distracted by his food.
Yeah,
Writing
food.
in your journal.
I'm like dancing while I'm eating, like one of those people, because it tastes good.
I do that all the time.
I am not that person. I don't understand why people do that.
Because it's fun.
No, it's not fun.
Dancing
There's
while
such a
you
thing as
eat.
joy, Ben.
That is a fucking lie.
Nah.
Nah.
What is that?
I don't know.
What, did you sleep okay? You woke up a little late?
Yeah, I had a long talk with Clay last night.
Oh, yeah, I just probably had the same conversation.
Oh, he's leaving then?
Yes.
Yeah.
We can deal with it. It'll be fine.
I told him to go.
I mean, I did too.
Yeah.
So. If
he can't kill people, he's just a liability, unfortunately.
Well,
Still useful,
okay,
but also a liability.
I wasn't gonna go that far, but yeah, we need people like you and me who aren't
Who feel nothing.
hesitant.
What's that all about?
Just Clay from across the country.
Oh. A liability.
A liability. T and Tina. Was that T and Tina or was it Tetanus Terry?
T and Tina.
It was T and Tina, yeah.
Yep.
the chosen one. What does that make me? A liability. Well, fuck.
God, that was such a great skit that they did all the time.
I hope that comes back someday.
Yeah, me too. I loved that. So you and Silas talked. What did you talk about?
Oh, I couldn't believe he didn't bring me breakfast after that big wedding yesterday.
Yeah, why wouldn't he? I mean...
Exactly. I bet you got breakfast in bed.
Maybe.
Yeah, see? Apparently I just need to sleep with him to get some fucking food around here.
You know, it would probably help, yeah.
Yeah.
He is
I mean...
Yeah, I know.
I didn't eat half my breakfast, so if you want it, you can go.
No, this is fresh. I don't want your 3-day-old toast, thanks.
Okay.
God, you're such a bitch.
How long did you think you were sleeping?
I don't know.
What did you talk about anything else, or?
I mean, we talked about me talking to Clay.
Okay. He didn't seem off to you at all?
Silas or Clay?
Silas.
I mean, he did give me this cool little bottle of wine that I'm not going to drink.
Oh.
Don't tell him I don't drink. I just accepted it kindly.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm sure it was just a gesture.
It's a lovely gesture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he doesn't know he doesn't know Kit doesn't drink.
Yeah, don't say that word.
It was a slip of the tongue. It was a Freudian slip. You cannot ban me.
Yeah, I know. I'm not
You said like the actual word "see you next Tuesday" on here before. So
I have. Are we not supposed to say that on here?
I have no clue. I don't know what the worst.
I don't believe swearing is against the rules as long as it's not racist.
Cool.
Yeah, which that's not gonna happen. So
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I just. He went out early this morning, so I just wanted to...
got a paper bag full of stuff. So maybe he's like doing wedding gifts?
I guess.
Not for you, obviously, since he gave me one, but...
I don't need any more wedding gifts. It's fine.
Probably not, no.
Yeah.
How was your night? How did you sleep?
Great. Wonderful.
Oh.
Like
Did either of you sleep at all?
Eventually, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we got married, all right? We all know, like, what went on, so.
Do we?
How about you? You said you talked to Clay really late last night, so.
I did.
Did you sleep at all?
Yes. Yes, I did. And I sent Clay back to his room with a hug, and I'll go find something better.
What is that supposed to mean? You don't think that you're good enough?
I'm sorry. Do you see me and a 16-year-old pacifist making a good relationship?
Well, fair. Okay. Maybe not relationship, but I don't know. You two have had a thing, and you just haven't... I don't know. I just thought you, of all people, would take advantage of that before you couldn't anymore. But...
Wow.
What?
That was some judgment.
Kit... I'm not saying it because I'm judging you. I'm saying it because you deserve a little bit of fucking happiness after the shitty couple of months that we've had.
Well, the next brothel we come across, I'll get a little.
Okay, fine. All those Irakel brothels that they have out there in the desert.
In the middle of the desert.
Yep.
There are actually quite a lot.
Yep.
Well,
you'd be surprised.
He would know. He's been there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Been there, done that. Have several t-shirts.
All of them midriff exposed.
Yeah, all of them are crop tops.
Yeah. So I went to Iroquois and all I got was the shitty crop top.
Yeah.
Except it's
cut off. So it
after
says
Iroquois.
all it says is I went to Iroquois.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the plan is we're leaving tomorrow. I'd like to leave tomorrow anyway. And I think the caravan is too, so there's really no reason for us to stay here after that, so
Are we heading to Iroquois then?
I guess so. See your brother and
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to that or
Yes.
I don't know, every time we bring up your brother, you just seem frustrated. Which, you know, I get it. I have a younger sister too and had
It's you can say have.
yeah. Anyway, I know how that feels. So
He's fine. He's just kind of a teacher's pet. So he's just always been, I don't know. He's just too good. He's just too good.
It's so weird because I don't know. I grew up always following the rules and not stepping out of line. And Sylfie was always the one who was rebellious and loudmouthed and everything. And I don't know. I just thought it was like a older, younger sibling type thing. But you guys, you and Ren seem like you're the opposite.
Mhm.
It's just weird.
I'm old enough to remember everything that happened.
Yeah. I know that feeling. Well, we'll go back and I'm looking forward to meeting him.
It's been a while since I've seen him, so
Yeah.
we'll see what he has to say. And hopefully Dana's been sending them all the money that I've been sending their way for a while, so.
Yeah, the warden, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to keep track of
No, it's okay. She's
all that
kind
stuff.
of a mobster and like a warden at the same time, so it's
You damn right.
yeah.
She's like a dirty cop.
She's like a criminal gone cop, but doesn't necessarily play by the rules, but she gets stuff done.
Hey, as long as you get stuff done,
Yeah,
I'm into that.
I'm fine with it. I really don't care.
But yeah, we'll just take today and collect yourself, and then tomorrow we're off.
I should warn you, there's one thing on the way to Iroquois. So you know how we have like the goose, which you've now met, and there's also the fish that's following us around. Well, there's also a dolphin, like a boat-sized dolphin,
Oh.
that attacked us. I'm not sure if
That.
Sylfie mentioned that.
Yep.
Okay.
She hates that thing. She
Yeah.
hated that thing.
Well, feelings mutual. So yeah, just, be on the lookout.
I'll keep my eyes peeled for a giant dolphin.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. But we almost killed it last time, so this time it should, piece of cake.
Okay. Sure.
hmm
Let's hope we don't run into the giant dolphin.
I don't know, I kind of want to befriend it.
Cool. Sure. We'll try that too.
Mm-hmm.
But if we can't, I'm shooting it
That's fine.
to death.
That's fine.
Okay.
I mean, me too. With icicles.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll do that with bullets, so...
Haven't quite got the hang of that yet.
What?
Summoning bullets. Just,
Oh, yeah.
I guess
When
I
you
could
figure
try
that
like
out-
shooting a seed or something.
Yeah, you could,
An
if
acorn.
it goes fast enough.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Mm.
When you figure that out, let me know.
Yeah, this druid thing is weird. I kind of like it.
Good talk.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I guess... I guess I'm gonna go talk to my husband. Ooh,
Oh, you've
still
got
weird.
one of those now.
Still weird.
It is weird. It is really weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now I'm traveling with a married couple. Yay. The
It's literally not
institution
going
is
to be any
following
different.
us. What?
I don't even think we're legally married.
You
What
were
about
kind of
how-
married by, like, a tarot card reader in the house of a demon, so... It's...
Well, no, I mean like signing documents. Like, I think if they were like, oh, hey, the King of the Arbiters just got married, that would be a little easy for them to track us.
I mean... I don't know how many documents in this world you really have to sign.
I don't know how that works.
I don't think there's, like, income tax that you've got to split or, like, anything like that.
Whatever.
Besides, we stole all our money anyway. You can't tax stolen money.
That is true. Good talk.
Yeah.
All right. I'll talk to you later then, I guess.
All right, okay, bye. Thanks.
Bye. I'm going to walk back into the wagon.
What you've been waiting for.
Oh, God.
But first, Kit, what do you get up to?
Thank you, fucking
Oh,
Christ.
my God. I'm actually fine. I'm just going to sit here and eat all day.
Okay. Great. Marin.
So one thing I did want to ask, actually, is that did I finish doing all 3 of my plant growth spells on their, like, their fields, their orchard, and the whatever?
Considering you arrived on... Hold on. You arrived on... Oh, that's Modown. God damn it.
You got this. Ouch.
Modown the 25th was... Okay, yeah. You arrived on England the 2nd, so you guys have been here for about a week in Atlaran time, so about 5 days.
Oh, cool.
Then
I was able to do it.
Had time.
Okay. Then, yeah, I guess I don't really have anything to catch up on. I can go back into town and top off all their water barrels and stuff like that with a magic bucket.
You are aware that while they do appreciate that and need it, you do see that they're starting construction of a new well because the other one was fucked up. So,
okay.
Yeah. Thankfully, they'll have source of fresh water after you're gone. But yes, they appreciate that very much.
You're gonna miss me when I'm gone.
Indeed. Get the cup out. We'll do the song.
Oh, that was loud.
Anyway, yes, Marin, you make your way back to the wagon. Feel the tension. You make your way back and find Silas inside. The whole back of the wagon is opened up now just to sort of let the fresh air in. And all of you guys' like bed stuff has all been rolled up and put into a corner out of the way. Silas is sitting at the little table, and you can see that paper bag sitting on the table. He is currently writing in his journal.
It's a gun.
He already has a gun.
That's true.
Surprise!
It's another gun!
The first riddle, I have a gun.
Right. That was so funny.
There's no riddle, I just have a Glock! Yeah. But no, he's sitting there writing in his journal.
I'm gonna knock on the side of the wagon.
And he glances over his shoulder and says, "Good morning, darling."
Morning. You busy?
Not terribly.
You said he was sitting at the little table?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna sit down on the other chair.
Mm-hmm. And he closes his journal and gives you his full attention.
Thank you for breakfast.
Well, you were sleeping a bit late, and I didn't want to leave you without anything.
It was just thoughtful. I'm sorry.
Why?
Are you really gonna make me?
He's not smiling. I can't help it though.
I'm trying really hard not to too, because I'm nervous as fuck.
You should be. No.
So guilty. My God.
Yeah. No, stop. I should be upfront with you about what I was doing.
Do you want to be?
I take out the whalebone ring and I put it on the table and say, I got that from Kit a couple days ago and I don't know what it means. So I don't know, it's been bothering me, and I went out last night to the beach to ask Taldanost what it's supposed to mean. I'm not smiling.
Roll a deception check.
Deception!
Fucking disgrace.
No.
We've always played as the scar on his face.
Okay, God, this new dice set is so good to me already. That is a 23.
24.
Ooh. You can never lie to your husbando.
Can't!
Sorry. He's got really...
Oh my God, so now not
really
only
good
did you
insight.
sneak out on him, but you told him to shut the fuck up last night, and now you're lying to him and he knows. Oh my God!
I debated over lying to him all week. I was like, I either leave it at just trust me, or I make up some fucking lie. And I took the chance, and now, oh, fuck me.
He has very good wisdom and insight.
Yeah, I know.
And I rolled a natural 19, so...
I rolled an 18. So.
Alright. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. He nods slowly, doesn't break eye contact, says, "And what did you learn?"
Nothing. She didn't talk to me. Sylfie told me that she can be fickle. And I don't want to put that thing on. I don't know what it does, so.
Marin, what did I do to lose your trust?
Nothing. I trust you.
Then why do you feel the need to lie to me? Instead of being straightforward and saying you just aren't ready to talk about whatever it is you did last night, you chose to lie.
I can't. I'd take the whalebone ring back and put it back in my pocket and cross my arms. Can't keep anything from you, can I?
You can. I know you asked me to trust you. You basically asked me to blindly trust you, and in most circumstances I would. If you stood on the edge of a cliff and asked me to take your hand and jump with you, I would. I would trust you. But you also have to understand something about me, Marin. I've been surrounded by liars and cheats and thieves my whole life. I trust no one but you. And you'll have to forgive me if I'm naturally suspicious and worried. And I would hope you don't need to keep many secrets from me. I know there are some things we haven't talked about with each other, but I'm worried. And I'm even more worried that it's something you don't want to share with me, and I don't know if it's because you think it's dangerous to someone, maybe me, or if it's something you're ashamed of, or what have you. But I do trust you, and you don't have to tell me if you're not ready yet. I just don't feel like you trust me enough to share certain things with me.
You talk about certain things that we haven't spoken about. Like it's just something that hasn't come up yet. Like your favorite food or something like that. But there's stuff that I know that you are deliberately not telling me to. So...
Is this why you won't tell me? Because
No.
I have secrets too?
No. Maybe a little. I don't know. I just feel like I can't... I am trying to protect you. I don't know. I also just feel like I can't keep anything from you. I feel like you know everything about me, and I know a fraction of what you are.
What do you want to know?
That's the thing. I don't know. You act like you're such an open book, but it's only when I find the right answers. And I don't know why it has to be a puzzle that I have to solve. I don't know what I want to know, Silas. I want to know it all, but you're not gonna do that. So here we are.
I guess I have made myself quite the difficult puzzle to solve. And I can't always lean on the excuse of my upbringing. But at the same time, I don't talk about things until they come up, not out of secrecy toward you. It's because I don't know how to share those things in a way that just isn't an outpouring of trauma and nonsense like that. There are a lot of things that my parents drilled into me that I'm still working out, and one of them is sharing everything. I was raised to be an emotionless, ruthless king, and I instead chose to be something else very recently. I'm not asking you to excuse that, but I'm asking you to give me time to learn how to be a healthy partner. I want to tell you things, but I just don't know where to start. It all feels like it's too much. Which is why I'm not angry at you for not telling me something. Because that would make me a hypocrite.
Can I insight check him?
To see if he's angry?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Oh, God. 8. I don't know.
He's pretty unreadable. As usual.
Oh,
It's gonna be the episode
we
where
freeze?
all the shit happens. What a good face
What a
to
good
freeze
face
on.
to freeze on. Oh my gosh. You froze
just
on
missed
the best
all-
face. Oh my god, it was fucking perfect.
I missed everything. What did you all say?
We just laughed at you freezing.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Great.
What did
What
you
was
last
it like?
hear?
No,
No, you're like,
yeah, I just heard that he is unreadable.
Yeah.
yeah, that's where I stopped with the.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Wait.
great. I guess that makes... I don't know. It is dangerous. What I'm working on. But it's to protect you. And I don't think I'm quite ready to share it either. So I don't know. Okay, fine. You know what? It is dangerous, and I don't want to share it with you because you're going to be pissed off. Because it was stupid. It's stupid, but I did it because it was the only option that I had.
I don't want you doing risky things on my account.
It's not just you, it's mostly me. But it's also you, and it's also Kit, and it's also everybody we're gonna be stuck in a fucking boat with for 2 weeks.
I'm gonna be stuck there a lot longer than that.
Well, I don't know. Sorry.
It's gonna be months.
Yeah, for months.
Yeah.
I'm so scared about what your mother's going to do when she's going to decide to flip the off switch on me. But I did. It was the only thing that I could think of.
You're trying to keep control.
What little bit I have.
I can understand that. I want to help you. I've considered doing very stupid things for the sake of this group as well, especially you. I just hope that whatever you've decided to do, if you need help, if something goes wrong, I hope that you'll tell me, us. Just, if things look bad, I'm not asking you to tell me right now, but if things look bad, just give us as much warning as you can. I don't want things to go wrong because you felt like you didn't have control.
I have a feeling that's going to happen either way.
Well, if anyone tries to hurt you, make you do something you don't want, they will be receiving a bullet directly between the eyes. Even if it's my own mother.
Especially if it's your own mother. Once I get a little bit farther into what I need to do to make this happen, I will tell you. But I also think that I don't know. I'd like to learn a little bit more about what you're keeping from me too. Before that.
I don't even know where to start. There's a lot of things that, honestly, we should have taken a long time to talk about before we got married, but...
Yeah, you think?
Listen, it was your idea.
Okay, well, you didn't have to say yes, so...
Yes, I did, because I love you. I would have never forgiven myself if I'd said no.
I'm gonna reach out and grab his hand.
And he puts both his hands around yours.
Are you regretting it now?
God, no. What are you talking about? Just because I'm a bit miffed doesn't mean I want a divorce. You'd have to do some insane things to make me walk away from you.
Ben, shut up.
Oh, well.
Well,
Make a deal with a dead god? Hell yeah.
yeah.
That's normal day.
Yeah. I'm hoping that this will all be worth it in the end.
Time with you is worth it enough. And I'm not just saying that to smooth things over.
I really did hit the jackpot with you, didn't I?
I think you settled, but whatever you'd like to think.
Whatever.
What, Ben? Shut up. This is
You're in
real
love.
love.
This is true fake love.
True fake
Hey.
love, yes.
They just need to go to couples therapy. It's fine.
They really do.
A lot of
Not-
couples therapy.
Yeah. But, you've helped me a lot with that sort of area, self-worth, I suppose. But, we'll figure this out. I will spend some time, especially on the voyage, trying to figure out what to say and how to explain some of this, frankly, some of this nonsense. And maybe show you a bit more of what I can do. And and we'll go from there.
Okay. That sounds good.
Some of it's a bit dangerous, so pardon me if I don't use it outside of a fight. But you've always known that my specialty is influencing people. I don't know who I could really show that off with that wouldn't be horribly offended. Though I suppose I could test it on Kit.
Make him do a little dance or something.
I don't think I'd degrade him, but he'd certainly know I messed with him.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we start with this? I can read people's minds.
I've noticed that
I
a
mean,
couple of times.
yes, but I mean, I can read minds. It is one of the abilities Dulthea gave to me.
You don't read mine, do you?
I have never used any of that with you. Trust me, last night I was very tempted. But I figured the loss of trust would not be worth that.
Yeah, you know that insane shit you were talking about? That would be like that's on the list for me, so don't do that.
I won't.
Okay. Phew, that's a big thing.
Yes. But it is very useful in some situations. It's how I counter people before they can get ahead of me. But most of my abilities have to do with that. I do have some as well that are specifically for hurting people. You'll probably end up seeing those as we go.
Looking forward to it.
I'm sure. There's nothing quite like watching people's eyes bleed. It's so fun.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Eldritch horrors and all that.
Well, you know, if I had that ability, I'd probably use it on somebody. Alistair. Definitely want to use that on Alistair. I want to see his eyes bleed.
He doesn't really have blood anymore, though.
Fine. Can you make them explode? That'd be fun.
I'm sure I could manage that. Mostly by gunpowder, though. That would be fun, just to hand him a keg of gunpowder and walk away. Shoot it from afar.
No. I want to be up close.
Well, you'll get splinters in your face, darling.
Well, you know what I mean. It'd be different.
I know.
God, I'm hungry now. Is that food's probably all cold now. I didn't eat a lot. I'm sorry.
It's alright. Go eat.
I'm gonna stand up, and before I go over to the bed, I'm gonna kiss him on the forehead.
He smiles to himself. He says, actually, come with me. And he takes your hand and leads you out. And he takes you over to one of the fires, and he starts getting out some of the sort of food supplies that the camp has, and he starts making a meal for you. You've never seen Silas cook, But apparently he's pretty handy at it.
Gross.
This is new.
He told me to share. But, yeah, while he's doing that, Kit, what are you up to?
Oh, I don't know. Probably just hanging out, talking to people.
So exciting.
Well, what is Kit supposed to do?
I don't know. Get into trouble.
I might ask a couple people about the weird lady I saw in the fog, but I'm not sure who to ask.
Who do you want to ask?
Well, the Phelan wouldn't be helpful. I thought it would be more localized. So, like, is there a person who runs the town? Oh, yeah, the Admiral.
There's the Admiral, yeah.
Yeah, I want to chat with her.
Okay. Don't remember her name. Don't care. She's a drow.
Shit.
I wrote it down.
Was it Risa?
Admiral. Yeah, it was something like that.
I think it was Risa. Or
Yeah.
Risa, something like that.
Yeah. I don't have it written down. Thought I did.
Whatever. She's a female drow.
Okay.
And most people just call her Admiral, so that's
Okay.
what we're going to call her.
Yo, Admiral.
Yeah, you make your way into town to this destroyed foundation that has now become the circle of the central camp. And you just waltz right into the Admiral's tent, where she is currently managing what looks like some like collections of like donations, and she's sort of dividing everything out for where it can go, and starting to put together orders for food to be shipped in. Things that they can't grow on the island. But you just waltz in, and everybody at the table looks up at you, and the Admiral stands and says, "Yes, Mr. Kit, I believe."
Hey, how's it going? Sorry to interrupt your boat meeting. So I got the fields all taken care of.
I see that. We appreciate that very much.
And sure. And I had a question for you. I saw something odd last night that I'm not sure what to think of. There was a lady, a white gray lady walking around in some fog in the woods. Is that a normal thing that happens around here?
No.
I just didn't.
Sounds familiar.
I just didn't know if you guys had a ghost or maybe a hermit who's kind of creepy.
Not that I'm aware of. You said a gray lady?
I mean, it was fog, so it's like gray, white, whatever.
Huh. There are children's stories of ghosts and such things everywhere. But who knows? Maybe it's someone who died in the hurricane, or maybe it's the Grey Lady herself. Who knows?
You mean like Senna?
Who knows?
Yeah, I've met her. I don't think she'd just be wandering an island.
Excuse me?
Yeah, no, haven't you? Everybody's met Senna.
It's a children's story. She's not. She's real, but she's not alive.
She teleported me out of the hurricane. She's real.
How hard did you hit your head?
Okay, well, whatever. I won't tell you about the goose then.
What?
It's okay. Just let the gods be a mystery to you. I won't tell you about the fish or the goose.
I think you should go lay down, Mr. Kit. Maybe seek some medical attention.
Sure. Anyway, enjoy your fields, and I would thank you, but that was totally unhelpful. So, have a good day. Get back to your boats.
Sure. Take care.
Yep, bye.
Okay.
Great conversation.
Right. Everybody thinks I'm fucking nuts.
Yeah.
All the time.
You asked the wrong person.
I guess. Well, I don't know who else to ask.
There's so many people you could ask.
There's the whole caravan.
Well, when she brings up Senna, I guess that would probably get Kit thinking a little bit. Because I didn't recognize her, did I? I was just like, oh, weird shape in the mist.
No.
Okay.
No, the shape you saw was definitely more ghostly, whereas you
Gotcha.
saw a very clear person when you were in the hurricane.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think the only other person I'd probably say anything to is Marin.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
So eventually, you get back to the camp. This is going to be later, like mid-afternoon, 3:00 or so, as the caravan is mostly finished packing up, except for their sort of final stuff that they'll pack up in the morning. And I don't know, the whole crew's just sort of lazing around and chilling.
I want to chat with Clay real quick first.
Okay.
I want to ask him, did you see any weird fog while you were out last night, or like maybe a ghost or something? Sounds silly, but just checking.
Actually, yeah, I noticed a weird fog bank.
Okay. Did you see a ghost in it? Or like a person? Or was it just fog?
I don't think I saw. Actually, I saw something. I thought it was like an animal or something.
Okay. I'm just wondering if it was just me or if there was something else, because it just seemed odd.
No, it was definitely weird.
Okay.
I just thought there was like maybe a creek back there or something that was giving off the fog. I don't know.
It seemed to follow whatever it was, so it was. That's what made it odd.
It was really localized.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Weird. Huh. What a conundrum. I wonder what it could be. So I'm going to talk to Marin as well.
You find Marin with Silas.
Hi, Marin. Look at the newly wedded couple.
Shut up, kid.
Oh my god, you two are so in love.
Oh, we're so in love.
Oh man. God. Okay.
Is there something you need?
Actually, just wanted to ask you. So I know I mentioned it to Silas, but I talked to a couple of people about it. Apparently there's no ghost stories on the island, but like there was some weird lady in the fog last night while I was talking to Clay, and it's just, I don't know, it's just weird to me. I'm having a hard time letting it go.
I'm sorry. I don't know what it could be. I'm not smiling. She is straight face.
Make a deception check.
Uh-oh. Do I have to...
Worst lie.
Against insight, yeah.
Okay.
Come on, don't fuck me. Ah, shit, it fucked me. 13.
I rolled really bad, but I still got a 17.
God, why am I so bad at this, even when I'm good at it?
Are you sure you don't know anything about it?
She clearly knows something about it, but she does not seem to want to say it in current company.
I mean, I took a walk last night and I saw fog, but...
Oh, it didn't seem to move oddly or like have a ghost in it? Like a weird person.
I wasn't really paying attention.
Oh. Well, who knows? Maybe there's a ghost on this island.
Maybe.
The Admiral had some crazy idea that it could be Senna, which is ridiculous.
Yeah. That's weird. I mean, no. Sorry. No. I don't say that. I don't say that. I mean, did it look like Senna? You met her before, right?
See, that's why it makes me think that it's not her, is because it was just a ghostly shape. It wasn't her.
I mean, it was probably just someone walking around, and maybe it was me. Who knows?
I guess that's true.
We're leaving this place in like less than 24 hours anyway.
I'm not worried about it. I just wanted.
Okay.
I was just curious. Got it. It made my nature senses tingle, and I wanted to know what it was.
Your nature sense.
Yeah, I've got those now.
Okay.
I do.
I believe you.
There's so many cool things I can do now. Just wait.
I'm looking forward to it.
Is today just the awkward conversations episode?
Sure.
It's the day after their wedding. You got to make it as weird as possible.
Yeah. Hey, Sai cooked. Do you want some food?
Is it good?
Is it good?
It's actually very good.
It's really good.
Oh.
He made gyros.
Oh yeah.
Gyros, whatever.
Gyros.
Lamb chops.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, I'll join you if you don't mind me interrupting your honeymoon.
Go ahead.
Kit, just eat the damn food.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, being so forceful.
Yes. Seems to be the only thing that works with you.
That's completely not true. Sure. I'll join you, I suppose.
I bet Kit likes a forceful top. Which Silas definitely is not. He just pretends to be one.
Yeah, Silas is definitely a service, whatever he is.
He's a bottom. He is such a bottom.
That does not surprise me.
He is a matriarchy supporting bottom.
Hell yeah.
That's adorable. That's like as bottom as you can go.
Just how I like
How fucking dare you? Just because you support the matriarchy doesn't mean you have
that's
to be
not
a
what I
bottom.
mean. Okay, fine.
Anyway,
Whatever.
Yes, it's good food. It's good. You eat. Mm.
Mm.
Yes.
Tasty.
I know how to make food now too.
Yes, you have
Okay.
to create food and water spell.
No,
at
I
your
don't.
disposal.
No, I don't.
You have access to the whole spell book though.
No. I don't have create food and water because I'm not a cleric anymore.
You should. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's a cleric thing.
Uh-huh.
Whoopsie.
But I can do
Whatever.
this, and I take out a little piece of mistletoe, and I rub it between my hands, and in my hands appear 10 little berries.
Oh God.
Oh, you made berries.
Yeah, but one of these will give you enough nourishment for an entire day.
What did the other ones do?
Each one of them does that.
Oh, I thought you.
Just one of them.
I thought-
Just
you
one of them. Gonna have
one of
to
them.
fucking guess.
Yeah, I misunderstood. I'm
roulette.
sorry.
They'll also restore 1 hit point.
Oh wow, one whole hit point.
Well, but if you tuck them,
That is true.
if you
you're
tuck them in your
dead,
teeth
then-
and you go down, then when you hit the ground, it
Yeah.
and then you just you come back to life.
You have to be awake to crunch them, but okay.
I will shove it down your throat for you. I give
like,
3.
forcibly
Yeah.
all of your-
Yeah. I give 3 of them to Marin and 3 of them to Silas, and I keep 4 of them. And be like, they last 24 hours, so if something weird happens.
What? Okay, well, if we all go down in
No,
the time it takes.
if something weird happens, like we get attacked in the middle of the night by a ghost lady in the fog, we've got him.
I'm sure we'll be fine against the ghost lady.
Mm.
Or whatever. Anyway.
Yeah. After 24 hours, though, throw them away because they're...
Okay.
I mean, you could still eat them, but they're worthless.
I don't think I would want to eat over-day-old berries that have been hanging out in my bag, but
Never know.
I think I know.
If you leave them in there long enough, they might turn into alcohol.
They might ferment, yes. Great.
Yep.
I think
Great.
I'll just
That's
buy
what I got.
actual-
Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, I have an idea for these.
You don't drink.
No, that's not what I'm doing. I have
Wait,
a
you
really
don't
good
drink,
idea.
Kit?
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't. Marin wasn't
Oh.
supposed to tell you, but she's a big old
Sorry,
bitch. So
Excuse me.
Oh, boy. No,
I say it
sorry, it's
lovingly.
fine.
She can
It's
defend
fine.
That
herself.
didn't sound very
Not
loving.
okay, Bristle.
Sigh, it's fine.
You're
I
fine.
have been called worse.
I'm aware, and I've punched those people, well, wanted to.
It's fine. You're a bitch too, so
you're
there we go.
adorable. Oh my gosh, look at you guys. Your first fight. Anyway, so
Trust me, this is not the first.
oh, believe me,
Today.
if you two looked any more like hit puppies, you would give it away to everybody. Thanks for the food. It was great.
Indeed.
Always a good time.
Yeah. Enjoy your berries.
Thanks.
Go away, kid.
You still owe me a hug. No, I'm not holding on to it. I got it written down in my journal.
Anytime, you can literally just walk up and ask for it.
It's very stiff and very, I don't know.
I mean, that doesn't sound
I've hugged
necessarily
him.
bad.
I hugged him the other day.
The other day?
I hugged him the other day.
It was after Sylfie's funeral. I hugged him.
I hug you all the time.
Yeah. No, I was talking about Kit, not you.
Oh, I was going to say.
Oh, I thought you were talking about him.
No, I was talking about you.
He does look kind of stiff, but yeah.
I mean, once you listen up a little bit, it's fine.
Are
Are we still talking about the same thing?
I
we?
don't know what we're talking about anymore.
Do you? No, you wouldn't because you're not Sylfie. Never mind.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna walk away. Bye, kids.
Bye.
Anyway, is there anything you guys want to do before the voyage?
I actually need to talk to Clay
Okay.
You just did.
again. I'm going to use the hat does like disguise self, right? Basically, can I
Yes.
look like somebody else?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to walk up to Clay and be like, I know you're leaving, but I need you to send a message for me because... Sorry.
Sure.
Okay.
That's fine.
I tip the hat and make myself look like Alar Roanan,
Oh,
who I
okay.
delivered the pseudo-dragon egg from. For.
Oh, yeah.
Valak Roanan.
Yeah.
His
I'd be
son.
like, I need you to message this guy
Grandson.
and ask him where he lives again because I can't remember. I have something that belongs to him, but I forgot where he lives.
Yeah. Clay nods and says, "Okay, 1 second.
Mhm.
What's his name?"
Alar Roanan.
Okay.
He's the owner of that little shop.
Draws. I know what you're talking about.
shop.
He draws
Little
the
shop.
circle and puts all the runes into it and sort of mutters his message. And after a moment, you see this little smile come to Clay's face, like, what the fuck? He's like, okay. Well, that was an advertisement and a half. He says he's in Erisholm.
Erisholm.
And he recognized your name,
Mm-hmm.
and he's waiting on something.
Yes, he is. All right. Erisholm. Where is Erisholm in conjunction with where the Phelan caravan is going?
Let me put you on the Harris map.
Thank you.
Erisholm
There it is.
is north of Port Midcord. So with the route that the caravan is going to take, they're going to go from Arden to Yule Harbor to New Boar Landing to Port Vedrick. So Erisholm is quite a bit out of the way, but mail does go through there.
Gotcha. I'm going to actually give this to Clay. I'm going to give him the journal with all the notes I took about Enoch Island and everything I found there. And I'm gonna be like, and I'll give him 10 gold. And I'm like, I need you to when you get to New Boarding or whatever,
Newborn Landing.
Newbor Landing, I need you to mail this to him if you would, please.
Sure.
It's just a journal, but it's got notes and shit that he wants, so.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. That's all I needed, thank you.
Okay.
Sad to see you go.
Great, thanks.
But so happy to watch you leave.
Walk away.
I thought you told me that I was too young for you.
Oh, you are? I just really happy for you. Trying to be supportive. Happy for you. Go be a pacifist pirate on the open seas.
My mom's not a pirate, she's an admiral.
Well, you can become a pacipirate.
I don't want... What?
What if you were a pirate that went around and unlawfully did good deeds? And never killed anybody?
I'm not sure it works that way.
Have you tried?
I might have to. Let's
Yeah,
see.
there you go. See? You're welcome. Career.
Anyway. Oh, yes. You guys spend the rest of the day just kind of chilling out with the caravan, getting much love and attention from Quinn, who, typical dad whose kid is about to leave. Just all kinds of hanging out.
Gay dad is best dad.
Well, yeah. Actually, you guys haven't really interacted with his husband very much.
No. I know that he exists.
His husband is a bugbear named Wesk.
I've heard that name before.
Yeah,
so.
we've met Wesk.
Yeah. But anyway, they also have, Quinn has an actual stepson because of this, but who cares? Yeah, you guys spend the rest of the day just chilling out. Nothing really happens in the evening. I'm trying to move us along through the voyage because it's going to be a long-ass time. The next morning, the caravan packs up everything and gets ready to leave. You guys and the Cradle of the Dawn are pretty much ready to go, along with your crew of freed slaves who are sticking with you at least to Iroquois. Though you will have to deal with the fact that most of them are leaving when you get to Iroquois, and you need to figure out how to get to Amnoblin.
So, I just thought of something.
Yeah.
That we haven't addressed in like 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Those 2 girls who
we
rescued from the Altera
Yeah.
house. I'm going to go to Quinn before he leaves, and I'm going to be like, hey, I should have talked to you before about this, but there were a couple of girls that we rescued from the Highland cult.
Yeah, Ava and Saoirse.
Yeah, I think they would really like hanging with you guys for a while, get a proper family,
Oh, you mean I get new kids?
Yeah, I mean, if you want, I just think that sea life for them is not going to be. They've already survived a hurricane, and
that, well, there's still quite a bit of sailing involved, but hopefully no more hurricanes.
yeah.
No, I'd love to have them.
Okay. I'm sure they'd be very happy.
Yeah, we'll just try to keep little Saoirse from setting things on fire.
Taught her well.
Yeah.
She seems to think Uncle Kit is the hero.
Oh,
she's
okay,
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's somebody else who likes to set things on fire too, but whatever, it's fine. No, I appreciate it, really.
I mean, you're the one doing me a favor, so...
I'm gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you guys too, and...
Thank you again for the wedding and everything like that. I know it didn't go exactly how
No, that was pretty good. It was pretty great. I liked it.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, that Arnulf guy, he's still around town somewhere. He's been apparently just handing out money to people here, so that's pretty nice.
Oh.
Kind of glad he came here, because these people definitely needed some help.
Oh, did we lose Weesh again? Oh, no.
Nope.
Okay.
I didn't get any of that.
Oh, okay.
Arnulf was handing money to people. That's all I got.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Well, that's nice of him.
A demon of cash.
He's an Oni tiefling, but okay.
Literally, Oni means demon.
It's true.
But he's still a person.
That doesn't make him less of a demon.
He's not a demon, though.
Demon can be people, too.
Whatever.
Oh.
But, Quinn nods and says, I know it wasn't under the best of circumstances, but I'm really glad to see you with this group. I know there's a couple people leaving, but this is exactly what Sylfie wanted, was for you to rejoin this little family she put together, and her and
maybe I don't know. It's a pipe dream, but maybe one good.
You're disconnecting, Weesh.
Yeah, you're breaking up again.
Oh, there she goes.
Oh, she gone? Oh, no, there she is.
You guys keep like breaking up and being like blip, 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 blip.
Yeah, it's you.
Yeah, that's you.
I know.
Sorry, say that whole thing again.
Okay. Rewind.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's a pipe dream, but maybe one day we can all join you guys for good.
That's not a pipe dream at all.
I don't know, for what we're doing right now, I don't know. But
I mean, you met Dee. That was her pipe dream, and it ended up coming true, even after she got into some real trouble.
Yeah.
And eventually she became a high priestess, but this is still home for her. And he actually he motions off toward Jace as well and says this was her pipe dream too, to be able to come back and actually lead the caravan after she left. And hell, this is my dream when I was a kid, was to be one of the sort of, I guess, parents of this whole troop. I never thought I'd make it to, how old am I? I don't know. I didn't think I'd make it past like 30.
Yeah.
Typically, changelings like us, we don't get these long, wonderful lives. So it's nice. Anything is possible.
We'll see.
Don't dream it, be it.
Indeed.
Thank you, Frankenfurter. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. For a long time, I didn't think I really had a future, and trying to think about it kind of makes my head hurt a little bit, so.
Well, there are some people who are suited for planning, and then there are some people who are just suited for going along and figuring it out.
Yeah, that's me.
But you've got a group of people with you that'll help you figure it out. So that's all you really need.
I'm gonna reach out and give him a hug.
Yeah, big hug. As soon as you let go, he's like, yes, and just hugs you. Because I don't think he has hugged you thus far. He's been very respectful of your space.
He did one, he did a couple, but it was all I think it was before he really realized, like, I wasn't really into it, so.
Reciprocated hug. That's what he's been wanting.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he just gives you a good squeeze. Says, and whatever you guys get up to, no matter how far you go or how scary it gets, you can always come back here and take a break. We'll be somewhere. I think after Harris, we're probably gonna head into the southern hemisphere for the winter. So it'll be summer down there.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll go to Constanos and meet some old friends. Jessa, Ellen Estelle, all those guys.
Fortunately, we're going the opposite direction, so.
Well, we're always moving around, so maybe we'll meet in the middle around Garrelshell or Lochmanos sometime. It's a big world, but it's not that big. Froze again, Weesh.
Damn.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I can hear you.
I hear your voice. The video's gonna catch up. There we go. There it is.
There we go. Okay. Yep. I just kind of waited. Yeah. I mean, I haven't really been outside of Harris. I never have. So
It's a trip. You're really, even though it's gonna be winter and real cold, you're really gonna like Hamnoblin. It's beautiful. There's nothing else like it. Harris pales in comparison.
Yeah.
And the Northern Lights are something to see.
I'm looking forward to it.
Well, when you go through Hjolmanir, Dee will probably be there, so stop in there.
Yeah.
Bull will show you the way.
Yeah.
All right. Well, and he turns and looks at all the caravans. They're all hitched up and ready to go. And most people have said their goodbyes at this point. He says, I think it's time to get going and go make some money in Port Vedrick.
Good luck.
You too. I hope whatever you do next, I hope it works out for you. And we've got friends all over the world, so if you need help, you just let me know, and I'll see who I can ask.
Will do. Yeah.
All right. Be safe, darling. And he leans in and actually kisses your forehead and goes and walks off to his caravan where his husband is waiting.
Right. I guess I gotta go say bye to Clay.
Yeah. Your group does gather up with Clay after you each sort of say your goodbyes to any individuals you want to. So it's you guys, Bull, Mia, Clay, Silas, and you're all gathered up. Clay is standing outside Jace's caravan cart because he's sticking with her family. He's got all his stuff packed into the back, and he's got like his shoulder bag, and he looks at you guys and he's like, well, gotta be honest with you guys, I feel real bad, but I also know that this is probably the right choice for everyone.
Most importantly, it's the right choice for you.
Yeah.
Make sure you message us and write us or whatever you can. Messaging would probably be.
Yeah, you guys
best.
don't have mailboxes, so.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna do everything I can to still support you guys and help you guys. The moment I get home, I'm gonna start researching and figuring out everything I can about the city of Toldanost before you guys get there. So hopefully I can message you guys when you get close and kind of give you a little briefing about it, I guess. I'm also gonna figure out if I can maybe send supplies. It probably won't beat you there, but anything I can do. And maybe someday when you're heading back south, I will be in more of a position to actually help you out. Or, I could end up on the city council like my mom has always kind of wanted. In which case, come visit Port Vedrick. I'll be running the place. It'll be great.
Hell yeah. I'll give him a hug and just whisper in his ear, "See you later, little bro."
Don't say that phrase. That hurts. Okay, big sis. And he turns to Mia next, who he picks her up and they hug. They don't really say much. You already know that they've already had a long conversation about this. And sort of the same exchange with Bull. Clay then turns towards Silas and says, "You better fucking take care of her. Like, I know I've only known her a couple months, and you've got more time on me, but I swear to God." And Silas just smiles, and he's like, "Yes, spare me the lecture.
I'm the one
understand.
taking care of him, honestly."
I know that, but he needs to, pull his weight." And Silas rolls his eyes, says, "I will bring her back in one piece. I promise." And Clay nods and walks up and hugs him. And then Clay comes to Kit last. We've already pretty much talked about everything we need to talk about.
Gonna go be a pirate. For good.
Be a good pirate.
Be a good pirate.
Maybe someday.
That would be interesting to see.
I'll be an anti-arbiter. It'd be great.
Yes. You could make up your own brand.
Yeah. Be like, I don't know, arbiter means judge, so...
Ooh, a judge bidder.
What?
An arbit
No.
judge. A juggernaut.
That's actually not a bad name. I don't know, maybe I'll join the Caskers, like I was trying to do when I started this whole thing.
Oh,
They're sort of the anti-arbiters.
Yeah, but they like to kill people too.
Yeah, but only people who deserve it.
Which is what we're doing.
Yeah, so you should like them.
No, we do, yeah. I just don't know if they're for you. Anyway. Yeah.
Whatever.
You do what you're gonna do.
Kit, shut up for a second, and he hugs you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hug him back.
And don't die, please.
I will. It's not on my agenda.
Good. And he stands back and looks at all of you and says, "Well, it has not been fun. But
It's been real. It's been something.
I appreciate other things about this whole journey, I guess. And hopefully I'll see you guys again soon. Don't freeze to death. And don't drink when you're cold, because it won't help. Okay?
Good to know.
Good to know.
Great. I'm gonna go before I cry." And he walks away.
Bye.
And you hear Mia do a little...
Oh.
I pat her on the head.
Yeah. I'm not crying, you're crying.
I'm only crying a little bit. It's fine.
I'm not crying.
I know,
I feel
shut up, kid.
marginally bad, but I'm not crying.
Oh my god. All right.
Yeah.
Before
as
we get on the boat, I have one thing to do.
Yes.
As they're going to get on the boat, I'm going to tell them that I have one last stop to make.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll meet you guys on the boat.
Okay.
All right.
Insight check?
Why?
I mean, that's not going
I
to tell
wanna
you what he's doing.
Yeah. Okay, no. I don't
Insight is for lies or hidden
Deception.
intentions.
Deception.
Disgrace.
That movie holds up.
It really does.
Does.
really do.
I watched it like last week.
So I'm going to make
does
my
Kit do?
way back over to the forest where I saw the Gray Lady walk through.
Huh?
And I'm going to cast Speak to Plants on one of the trees that she passed by.
Okay.
Because I wasn't really concerned about it until I caught Sylfie lying about it. Not
You mean
Sylfie,
Marin?
Marin. Until I caught Marin lying about it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm.
Gotta pull out your Henry
Henry
Crabgrass voice.
Crabgrass.
Yep.
Sentience and image because they're able to communicate with you, blah blah blah. Can question plans about events in spells area within the past day, gaining information about creatures of the past, weather, and other circumstances. Okay, you have 10 minutes.
Okay.
Who you gonna talk to?
I'm going to find a tree that she walked closest to, but also like maybe a bigger one that looks more intelligent.
Okay.
This looks like a smart tree.
You're a smart
You'll
tree.
probably find, gosh, in this area, it would probably be an older, like large birch tree.
Ooh, a birch.
With like the peely bark.
Yeah.
At this time of year, it is beautifully colored, and like the bark is bright white with the little black stripes and the slowly turning golden and red leaves. But yes, this just very, very old birch tree. As you cast the spell coming up to it, you can almost feel the tree just like take a breath and give its attention to the source of magic.
Well, hi there.
Hi there.
Oh, of course.
Eldritch Blade.
Eldritch Blade.
God damn it, shut up. I haven't used Southern very much.
I had a question for you.
Yeah.
There was a ghost or like a weird fog with a lady in it that passed through here. Do you know who she was?
Nope.
Do you know anything about her or anything that happened?
She was real misty.
This is
Real
the worst spell
pretty.
ever.
She looked really nice. She's very pretty.
So it's Quinn and Caduceus and Ford all at the same time.
Sure.
It's like
I was going for more of a Sun Tree vibe with a Southern accent, but all right.
Yeah.
Hey, Kiki.
Hey, Kiki.
Graduated from Berkeley.
I still haven't gotten that far in the campaign
It's
yet.
real good.
So was she out here alone or like what was going on?
Only part of the time.
Somebody was out here with her?
Yeah.
What'd they look like?
Red hair, kind of medium length, pointy ears, blue jacket.
Did they seem kind of
Real pretty.
upset or like perturbed?
Tense, mostly.
Do you know what they talked about?
He wouldn't have been able to understand their language, so no. He says, nope. Don't normally speak person. This is pretty wild.
God, this is the highest
quote
cowboy
Henry.
ever.
To quote Henry, this is really wild.
Well, do you see her here often? The Misty lady?
Nope. Never seen her before. Came with the hurricane.
She came with the hurricane?
Just after.
Oh. That's weird.
Yep.
Huh. Well, is there anything you want to know? Because that's all my questions. Anything you want to know about people, about the outside world?
Hmm. Nope.
I have one more question.
Yeah.
Are trees secretly farming people for compost?
I mean, it's not just us.
Oh,
We're not farming y'all. We're just waiting.
Jesus. Okay. I like it. Well, good.
Y'all are pretty tasty when you're dead.
That's wonderful to know. I'm gonna take out one of my good berries and like leave it at the base of the tree and be like, hopefully you enjoy this.
It'll take about a month for me to be able to have that, but I appreciate it either way.
Yeah, you're welcome.
If a squirrel doesn't steal it.
I'll leave. Nah, we'll take our chances. Okay. Well, have a good day.
One of many, my friend.
And I walk away. I'm just like, that was way more than I needed to know.
I was never, I'd never met a tree that could smoke weed before.
Right? Never met a tree that
There's-
smoked weed and then dropped some dark fucking truths.
We're not farming, we're just waiting. We've got all the time in the world. You guys don't
mean-
live that long.
They're not wrong.
They're not wrong.
I was gonna have him ask some really dark shit, but I was like, nah, he's too chill for that.
I mean, you could.
Like, why do y'all insist on chopping down things that make you able to breathe?
Oh.
You know.
No.
So, I'm gonna go. I guess I'm just gonna make my way to the boat.
The Queen of the Cradle is ready to go when you guys get there. And you hop on board, and the crew sets you out to sea.
We're swimming out to sea.
We're swimming out to sea. Yeah, but god damn it. We're gonna go on break with that, so we will be back in about 10-ish minutes
Alrighty
for
then.
the long fucking voyage.
The long voyage. Alright. See you guys in 10 minutes.
Boy.
And hello, everybody.
Hello. That was a race to the finish line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I know Weish was struggling, but I was silently struggling over here, too.
Oh, I ate
Anyway.
that piece of pizza really fast.
Yeah,
That was
I
a
ate
piece
those
of
grapes
pizza?
really fucking fast.
Yeah. I folded it up in like a weird little
Oh, gotcha.
thing.
I don't know. I feel pretty good about all the mandarin oranges I just ate, so.
Yeah, I just, like...
Man, y'all are healthier than me. Damn.
I don't know.
I'm going to have a brownie after this once the boy
Yeah.
gets here.
I just had a tuna sandwich, so I don't know if that...
That's
Ew.
healthy.
God, I hate
protein.
canned tuna. Thank you for reminding me, though. I'm going to order some tuna steak.
I honestly don't like tuna that much either, but it's one of the fastest things that I could make.
I mean, tuna steaks cook pretty fast, too.
Tuna fish sandwich.
Yeah, I know.
I mask the fish flavor with relish. It's great.
That doesn't sound horrible.
Relish
Yeah.
and onions.
I always put peas in mine.
I've seen
That's
people
not bad
do that.
either. I do that with like tuna mac salad.
Mm.
That sounds good.
Salad.
Tuna McAmbro.
You all die.
Yep.
Your ship
Show
sinks.
canceled.
Show canceled.
Yep.
Hey
Never
guys,
call.
campaign 2 coming next week.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 200 years later, and the world will have drowned.
Where Tuna McAmbro has taken over. That's actually the whale mom's name.
All right, somebody's gonna die today. Anyway.
You know how they were going to have us roll a d20 to see what creature we run into while we're on the ocean? Joke's on us. All the numbers are so we run into somebody.
Yep.
Speaking of, do that.
Who? Me? I'll do it.
Okay,
yeah,
go for
Marin.
Okay.
Those oranges turn my tongue yellow.
That was a 20.
20? Okay.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
All right.
For the only time it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, you guys head out of port. Let me actually grab the world map here.
I don't know about y'all, but I have had ease on down the road stuck in my head from the Wiz for like fucking 3 days, and I cannot get it out of my head. I just sit here bouncing. I'm like, ease on down the road, like just constantly. Oh, Diana Ross, get out of my head.
The worst one from that is from that show is "Can you feel
brand new day?"
That one gets in my head all the time.
That one it's literally they all repeat the same words. It always gets stuck in my head.
That's why I'm just like, no.
Oh my god.
All right,
yeah. Or don't bring me no bad news. That one's really good too.
Yeah.
Sorry, continue.
Your journey to northern Iroquois is going to take roughly a little bit over a month.
11 days.
11 days.
It's going to take around 35 days specifically.
35 days.
So almost a month and a half in this world.
Can you feel a brand new day?
All right.
We're gonna get copyright.
No. If we don't sing it for more than 5 seconds, we're fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so 20. Well,
Oh my god. You keep changing the screen.
I know. It's because we're moved on to the calendar.
Habagawa.
Oh, whoops.
Habagawa.
I mean, you already
Habagawa.
You.
That's what it sounded like you did.
I just went Habagawa.
Habagawa.
Yeah. Well, you are going to change into a werewolf when we.
Oh, werewolf.
Yeah, werewolf. So.
An ooh-woof.
An ooh. I hate everything.
Oh my god, those oranges had so much sugar in them. Oh my god.
I guess.
Okay. So roughly, you guys are going to arrive around Frostguard the 18th. So you will be spending the autumn equinox aboard the ship. I'm not worried about the werewolf thing anymore.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was just saying he did his little Habagawa.
Habagawa.
Yep.
Habagawa.
Yeah,
It's gonna every
when
fucking time. I can't.
Habagawa.
What? God.
When that does come around, Kit, you do not automatically turn into a werewolf this time.
Oh, you can control it now.
You can.
Can I turn into one whenever I want?
Once a day, you're beginning to get control of it. Yes.
I can bonus action shift, use my action to turn into a werewolf, and then cast Primal Savagery. They're like gonna be so fucking intense.
The way I'm going to treat it is not going to be classic lycanthropy per D&D. I'm essentially going to replace, not replace, but add to your shifter abilities. So instead of going into your shifted form, you can become a werewolf if you choose.
Do I still get the bonuses of being the shifter?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
And
temp HP.
We'll work out the details of that later.
Okay.
We're gonna say you're still learning how to use it correctly. I need to remember to actually grab my homebrew rules for you because I don't use the typical D&D ones. But yeah, that comes and goes, and you have some time to actually play around with your werewolf form. Probably about. You guys would come within sight of land not too far away, probably on the 17th. It is an extremely boring journey.
Nothing happens?
Nothing happens.
Oh,
Oof.
that's a bummer.
Nothing at
I wanted
all.
to kill something.
You rolled the one that said nothing fucking happens.
Nat 20, baby.
Woof.
And it's not. I assign random ones like each time I make a new list, and just this time I happen to be 20. But yeah, nothing happens.
Ugh.
And as you get within sight of land on Vrosgar the 17th, what have you guys been doing to keep yourselves occupied?
I imagine playing loot a lot and doing a lot of target practice on seagulls.
Oh my god.
What?
Keep in mind you do have limited ammo.
Oh yeah, that's right. How much ammo do I have?
You started off with, I believe, 20 for Ace of Spades
Okay.
and 10 for the Overwatch.
Oh boy.
Okay. So no, I haven't been doing target practice. Maybe like once or twice, but
Okay.
I can do a tinkering thing, right, to make more ammo.
But you need supplies to do it.
Yeah. Okay. So no, I haven't been target practicing.
Okay.
I have been using my wild shape to turn into random animals and bother people.
Great.
I have also been casting polymorph on Fala whenever he wanted to try something new.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I think with this past full moon, he would have probably chosen his totem finally.
What's his totem?
What did he pick?
He chose the Arctic fox.
Oh.
Aw, that's adorable. After I turned him into one.
Yeah, after that first time, he experimented with some others, as you allowed, but the Arctic fox stuck with him. And
He's got little ears.
yeah, he cute.
He's a little.
Fala has, well, of course, when he's just normal, he's got the long ELUSIR ears, but you do notice that the fur at the tips of his ears has become tinted white.
Aw.
Nice. He's gonna be an Arctic fox in a desert.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's gonna suck.
There are going to be some of the crew coming with you to Amnoblin because they want to go home. But some of them who maybe don't have families or don't know how to get home are sticking with your people when you get there. But as you arrive within sight of land on the second to last day of sailing, let's see. One of the first things you see on the way is you have not approached Iroquel from this area before. You have sailed past, but not this close to land, or at least Kit has. You do see atop a large grassy hill as you're making your way toward the northern point of Iroquel. There is a huge rectangular stone structure with two square towers sticking up out of the center. And it's probably about sunset when it comes into view, and you see this little itty-bitty tiny village gathered around the outside of these huge stone walls. And the first thing you hear after somebody shouts that, you know, they've sighted land is you hear Mia squeak.
Oh, are we arriving at your place?
Yeah, she's perched on a rail and she's just like vibrating. She's like, that's home, that's the monastery.
Oh look, she found the tuning fork of Iroquel.
What?
You said it's a square with like two squares coming off of it. It's a tuning fork.
Sure.
So, Kit, how far away is your place from here?
As far as it is.
It's about a day.
It's about a day.
Day walk or a day sail?
Sail.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do we want to put me on one of the ballistas and send her home, or do we want to just?
Mia looks like she would be about as energetic as one of those ballista bolts, and it might work. But she turns and looks at all of you who have now gathered with her. She says, I don't want to slow you guys down.
Well, do you want to get off the boat?
Yeah, I do, but I also don't want to go.
Oh.
I'm gonna scoop her up and give her a hug.
Yeah, and she sort of cuddles into you and says, I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. You've waited a long time to get back here.
Yeah. This isn't goodbye.
No.
We're gonna team up again someday soon. Mm-hmm. And now that I know where Kit's people are, my people can help his people, and I'll have to visit Ren after everything gets settled over here, but
don't worry, he'll be there. He's always there.
Yeah. But the ship begins to slow as Silas has heard that she wants to get off. And
how far away from the shore are we?
You're probably, I don't know. Considering the area, you're probably a ways out because this area slopes very gradually into the sea. Mm-hmm. So you would have to row to shore to get there.
I mean, but how far from shore are we?
I don't know.
Like more than a 10-minute walk?
On water?
Yeah.
Probably about 10 minutes.
Okay. I kind of look at Mia and you can get off the boat at any time. We don't even have to take a boat out for you.
What?
I can let you walk on water.
Oh man, they'll love that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They'll just see me walking in from the sea after disappearing for a year.
Yep.
God, they'll think I'm Jesus.
Do you want to take over the monastery? Because I think we can do that together.
Let's not go that far. I'm not really a...
Yeah, but you could at least get promoted.
Well, I mean, I got away from the Arbiters. With help, obviously, but I think that's enough promotion.
Okay.
But...
I'm still going to make you walk on water.
I know.
Okay, because it's going to be great.
Yeah, that'll be cool. I love you guys. And I'm really bad at goodbyes.
It's not goodbye, like you said.
I know, but I'm gonna really miss just cuddling up with Bull or Kit.
Me too.
Why?
Nah, it was fine.
And she turns to Bull last, and she looks up at him, and he's probably crying, just quietly, silently, just a big old tear going down that himbo face of his. And he's just like, well, I guess that the caravan will be through here again someday soon. So, I mean, assuming that after all this is done, I'll see you then. Or if you decide to catch up with us. And Mia nods, and she just hops off the rail to just onto him and hugs him. And she turns to Silas last and kind of gives him the look that Clay did. And it's just like, you take care of her. All of them.
Oh my god,
And
everyone's...
as Silas nods and says, yes, I have every intention of that, Mia. And she nods, and she's like, I'm watching you. You're a really good guy, but still. And she hugs him too, before she walks up to the rail and like looks down at the water. She's like, okay, Kit, hit me.
All right. And I backhand her off the rail and cast.
Whoa!
No, I'm just kidding. I don't. All right. So we're going to do something super cool, okay? Not only are you going to walk on water, but you're going to ride a tidal wave in.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. I'm going to cast walk on. I'm going to cast water walk.
She like crouches and gets ready to jump off.
Okay. I cast water walk on her. And like, you have 10 minutes, so you need to get to shore quickly. And I then cast Tidal Wave, and I basically suck the water up next to the ship so she can hop on it and then send it towards the shore.
She just takes a flying leap on the top of it and like sort of like gets in a surfer position on top of it. It's just like, whoa! As she's just carried
Suddenly
away.
the chocobo music starts playing. Yeah. She's just like riding it in.
Yeah. And you watch the wave go, obviously not huge, but it carries her in toward shore, toward this sort of sandy, white sandy beach. And you can see even in the distance, people down near the beach all stop and like look. And she's just like, ah! As she goes. And you see the wave crash and she just gets like thrown off of it and rolls and like lands in a 3-point stance, like super cool. And you watch all these people gather around her as your ship just sails into the distance. And just before you guys are starting to round this small cape that extends out into the water, you do see Mia in the distance just like hopping up and down, just waving.
We're back.
And you continue on. The evening of sailing is also pretty peaceful. It's very fucking boring. I mean, for a honeymoon, goddamn, has it been boring?
Ugh.
Nothing to do but just be with each other.
I imagine we have been doing some recreational
drugs
activities.
Oh,
maybe drugs.
Yeah, just any time of day when you're just like, God, I'm fucking bored. Silas,
let's do it. Come on.
Yeah,
nothing to do except each other.
Oh my God.
Yes. Yeah. You do also spend a little time sort of talking with him about his, his shit that he's been through. He has a very hard time talking about it, but he's trying. In the end, you don't learn that much, but he's getting there. It's like therapy. It takes a while to kick in.
Are any gems that I picked up?
Any gems? Well, you already know he's claustrophobic.
Mm-hmm.
You learned specifically why that is. It is because his parents used to lock him in his room, kind of for his safety, because, his family likes to murder each other. But he ended up being locked in there a lot. And doesn't matter how big or small your room is, if you take it from me, if you get stuck there long enough, goddamn, it starts to fuck with you. But he talks a little bit about that, and he gives you a little bit of insight into his family, whom he pretty much never talks about outside of Justine and the odd mention of Cynthia. He does tell you a little bit more about his father, Silas Moore II, who was murdered. Just brutally murdered.
Figured.
Just horribly brutalized and just left for dead. Silas tells you that he hated his father. But
when did he die? How old was Silas when he died?
It happened about a year ago.
Oh!
Just before you met him.
Okay.
Or a little over a year ago.
You were the puppy that parents bring home when the other one dies. Yeah.
Sorry about your
Cynthia.
dad. Here's a wife.
Yeah, right.
Cynthia also hated him. They were together for political reasons, basically. She wanted to be part of his family line, and he needed a wife who could get shit done. And the thing she ended up getting done was his death. Silas is moderately certain that Cynthia ordered his death, and sort of pulled some strings with the rest of his family to get them to kill him for free.
Family discount.
Yeah. But as far as anyone knows, Silas Moore II's brother killed him and then promptly got slaughtered. That was fun. And then the person who killed him got executed.
Oh my God.
That's all fun. Yes.
It's a triple
the Moore
homicide.
family destroys each other. But Silas, being sort of the golden boy in his grandfather's eyes, being the only one his grandfather thought was worthy to take over, was always under constant threat. So his parents, while Silas Moore II was very jealous, he also knew that the closest he was ever going to get to the throne was by being his son's advisor. So he was pretty protective of him. Cynthia is and was very protective of him.
Oh, not anymore.
Well, no, she still is technically, but she's also not above reprimanding him.
Oh. She's still protective of him, but she wants to chain him to the throne.
Yes.
So that she can use him. She probably would rather kill him, tether him, and then use him.
Yeah, probably. But anyway, he talks a little bit about that, and he does talk about some of his siblings, most of which he doesn't give a fuck about. He does have some siblings still alive, all half siblings. And then Justine, who is Cynthia's only other child, whom you know her. You guys love her. She's great.
Oh.
She's a little...
I've gotten a little bit of stuff.
Kit doesn't know about her.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's in Caladros at the moment. But yeah, you get a little bit into that. Is there anything you share with him?
I'm trying to really think about what I might not have been already telling him.
Me?
Not you.
Oh, Silas. Sorry, yeah. I've lost.
Yeah, because I would figure that I would tell him a lot about... Maybe I'd tell him a little bit about my real mom. Just random memories of like, oh yeah, I remember she used to cut the crust off my sandwiches and, you know, stuff
when
like
she
that.
could afford bread.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, just random like little things, because I don't have a lot of memories of her anyway, but...
She always smelled like laundry soap.
Yep, because she was a laundress.
And lavender oil.
Yeah, and I mean, I think the Altera stuff, like, I've told him vaguely, like, you know, some of the shittier things, but I don't think I want to get too far into that.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we're doing a Cliff Notes version of it.
Yeah, I don't think he gets too much into Dulthair yet. He's still trying to figure out how to share that.
Yeah.
Do you have any, like, question?
I mean, so no. I asked earlier in the week, I asked Taiylor, I know that Silas can project his thoughts into people's minds, but can he read them? And they were like, no. Or, like, that he can do, like, detect thoughts and stuff.
That's basically mind reading.
Yeah, but yeah, when you were like, no, I can just really do it, I was like, I knew it. That was the thing that I think she was mostly concerned about with that.
Yeah, the only thing he's ever done with you is the thought projection of, like, talking to you in your head when he can't speak out loud.
Right.
But that's a utility thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't really think of anything.
I think all that you really know about his thing with Dulthair is that it was more or less inherited from his grandfather.
Oh, that is something that I wanted to ask.
Yes.
So, I don't know if you want to do this in character, or if you just want to do this, like...
I don't care.
I mean, it doesn't matter, but I guess
What's your fucking question?
The question that I had was, so he says that it was inherited. So does that mean he didn't technically make a pact, or does it just mean that Dulthair, like, came to him and asked, like, do you want to make a pact with me since your grandpa was, like...
It's still a pact.
So he had a choice in it. It wasn't like...
Yes, but he was very young. He explains that he didn't get Dulthair's influence after Silas I died. It was actually when he was pretty young. Okay. When his grandfather was still pretty, like, healthy and full of life. His grandfather actually sort of introduced them when Silas was probably about 7.
God.
It's so young.
Yeah. But Silas explains that his grandfather introduced him not as, like, this is your god now. It was more of a, this is who has been helping me. And sort of explaining his own strange abilities to Silas, who at that age was just all, why, how, why. And his grandfather was always pretty open with him. So little Silas thought that was pretty fucking neat, especially because his grandfather could talk to him in his head and not say anything, so that his mom would never know when they were getting into trouble with each other. And he thought about that for quite a while, but it probably wasn't when he became depressive emo nightmare boy, when he was a teenager, he explains that in a rather long fit of depression and just hopelessness, he reached out again. And all he wanted was some semblance of control over his life. It was literally all he asked for. And Dulthair answered by basically saying, if you will partner with me as your grandfather does, I will give you the ability to take control back. And he agreed, as probably about a 14-year-old. And so
I like his grandfather a lot less now.
I still like him a lot.
Introducing, like, a kid to, like, this untapped source of power and being like, it's fun. Like, look at all the cool shit I can do.
How is that any different from a parent raising their kid to worship Taiylor?
I mean, I don't know. I think
At least Silas the First gave him a choice.
That's
Yeah.
true.
He didn't
Well, I
say
think-
this is your god. He says this is my god. He's pretty cool.
Marin also, I think, is
Very suspicious.
yeah.
Super
Yep.
sus.
But
It sounds like taking advantage of a kid a little bit.
well, his grandfather's dead now, and he got nothing
Yeah.
out of it. So
It's religion. It's always taking
it
advantage of
literally
children.
is religion.
Yeah.
Yup.
Convert them while they're dumb.
We're not gonna unpack all that.
Anyway, yeah, Silas explains to you that he first got some taste of these abilities when he was pretty young. Though it took him a long time to really develop any significant abilities. Some of the first things that he was able to do was actually, I have his spell list that he's been building.
A spell
time.
list.
Yes.
I mean, he is a warlock.
Oh my
He
god.
warlock.
He can do spells.
Me too.
Me too. Look at us.
We're so
Who would have
magical.
thought? I mean, you guys are more magical than I am.
That's
but-
very true.
One of the first things that he was ever able to do was summon his familiar, Ashley.
Which I also imagine I've been playing a lot with him.
Yes.
Just like
He is around. He also learned when he was very young how to command people.
Oh.
That was one of the first like influencing spells he ever learned, and it helped him get out of a lot of trouble and also get into a lot of trouble, especially when he tried to use it on his dad once and he got the shit beaten out of him. He also learned early on a couple utility things like Mage Hand. He learned how to write without, actually stopping to write. Prestidigitation is something he uses constantly. But eventually he began expanding into more damaging things like Eldritch Blast, Hex. And he does confide in you that the first time he ever killed somebody was when he realized he could use what he didn't know what it was at the time, but in the spellbook is Hellish Rebuke. Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah. That's an answer.
He did not mean to kill the person, but he did.
Well,
Hey, that's better than me because the first person I killed, I did mean to kill them. So.
It doesn't feel better.
I'm
But
sure.
yeah, that's pretty much the gist of what he shares with you.
Okay.
He doesn't tell you everything he can do, but he does explain that. Again, part of what he told you before is that he does keep some secrets, so that when things go wrong, you and whoever's listening in on you, if anybody is listening in on you, doesn't know what he can do. So, even his mother doesn't know everything he can do. Anyway, yeah, that's the gist of your conversations, your deep therapy conversations.
Yeah.
You guys arrive.
oh, there's
At
one
the-
last thing I want to do.
You don't arrive yet. Yes.
So the night after Mia leaves, which I imagine is our last night on the boat,
Yes.
I pull Marin aside and kind of like pull her up to the front of the ship, the bow, if you will.
Indeed.
And like, I have a question for you.
Okay. I have an answer for you. I
First
guess.
thing, you're a really bad liar.
I resent that. And what have I lied about?
About the lady in the mist
Oh,
back in Arden.
I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't lying.
All the trees remembered you were there.
You can talk to trees now?
I can talk to anything.
All right, Taylor's gone.
They can still hear us.
Okay. Can I hear, or is Silas around? Is anyone around?
We should be by
It's-
ourselves. That's kind of why
It's
I did
later
it.
at night,
Yeah.
so I assume you guys found a spot where nobody's close by.
Okay. I'm still gonna talk lower. What did the tree say?
The tree said you had a rather tense conversation with a lady who controlled the mist, and that the lady rode in on the hurricane.
When we go back to Arden, I'm gonna find that tree. I'm gonna burn it down.
I'm not going to tell you which one it was. There's lots of trees there. So, what was going on?
When you talked to Senna,
Mm-hmm.
what kind of vibe did you get off of her?
Well, Wait, did you talk to Senna?
Just answer the question.
She shot me out of the sky.
Okay, but you spoke to her, right?
For the briefest of seconds before she teleported me and dumped me on the beach. She saved me, but I don't know why. She seemed pleasant enough, but don't all people who are saving you in the moment?
She still saved you. She didn't need to.
She didn't need to. I'm still trying to figure out why she saved me.
I might have an answer to that. You can't tell anyone. This is us, okay?
Okay.
No one. Silas doesn't know. No one knows.
Oh, is that what you two are fighting about?
God. That's none of your business.
Hmm.
Anyway.
I have a passive perception of 19. I see everything.
Yeah, you and him both. After you gave the staff to Kenna, she found me in the woods. Senna did.
Okay.
And she told me she could get the tether removed and that she could bring Sylfie back. And there was a hell of a lot more answers than Kenna gave us. So I told her, yeah, I'd do whatever she wanted me to.
And what does she want you to do?
Yeah, this is the part that we have to get another staff.
She wants you to give her the staff.
A staff, yeah.
Do we know, Taiylor, that she already has 2? Did Kenna tell us that?
Yep.
Kenna told us that. You know she already has 2. And the closer they are together, the more likely they are to cause a problem.
Yeah, well, the closer I am to you and to Silas, every single day, the possibility of something bad happening to you goes up too. I'm like a ticking time bomb, and Kenna had no answers, but Senna did.
Well, did Senna have answers, or did she just give you solutions?
What's the difference?
Kenna might actually be able to help us. Senna just wants you to give her stuff so she can give you stuff. It's a trade.
Kenna said, hurry up and wait. We don't have all the time in the world. Tomorrow I could wake up and stab Silas in his sleep.
Shit.
And I would never know.
My notes.
Well, at the same time, you do realize that it was half of Senna that caused the calamity.
That's the thing, though, is that the Senna that I talked to, she didn't seem like she She said she wanted to go home. That's what
Go
she said she
home.
wanted to do. I don't know. I mean, you know more about this God stuff than I do, but I don't know if it's the Divine Gate. I don't know. And she said she wanted to find her husband and remember him. She doesn't remember anything that the old Senna did.
Do I know who Silas's patron is?
Yeah, I told you.
Okay. Isn't that
Yeah.
Senna's husband?
No.
No. Okay. I know who Senna's...
Dalthair is a Titan. You're thinking about Talon.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, how are the staves going to help her do that?
I don't know.
I feel like that's something we should know before we hand her one of the most powerful objects on the planet. At least we knew that Kenna was trying to keep them away from the Heidelin cult.
I don't think Senna is going to want to give them to the Heidelin cult.
I don't think she does either, but her searching for her memories could accidentally cause another calamity.
Yeah, I've thought about that.
I don't blame you for talking to her. I'm not sure I agree that we should give her anything.
Well, I don't know. I kind of already said I was going to do it. And I really don't like waking up every morning knowing that someone can just turn me off and turn something else back on.
That's fair.
They kept Kenna and everyone, they kept saying the word tool, and that I was a tool for the Heidelin cult, that I was a tool for Cynthia, that I was like I'm a dagger or a sword or something, and I'm not. I'm a fucking person. I'm not going to be used. And I'm certainly not going to be used to hurt the people that I love.
We'll do our best to stop you if something happens. But until then, we don't necessarily have to give her a staff if we can get to Kyla.
If we get to Kyla and kill her, then our next plan was to give it to Cynthia, with all her research, and maybe then she could figure it out so that she could break the tether. If Cynthia's the one who has my tether, do you really think she's going to want to do that?
Wait, I thought Kyla had the tether.
We don't know. That's the other thing, is that we don't
You don't know.
Oh, okay. I guess I know that too.
Can you see why this was an enticing offer?
Yes,
Because
I can. It's just, I guess it's all dangerous, but I don't know. After having that stave for the short amount of time that I had it, I am not in a hurry to see another one.
if I had my way, I wouldn't want to look at one of those things ever again. I touched it for 1 minute and it was overwhelming. But so is just the thought of losing everything too, because of something that I can't control.
Alicia, make a wisdom saving throw.
No.
Oh no!
No.
Oh god.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, that was bad. 9.
Okay. Alicia, don't talk anymore. Ben, continue.
Oh, okay. What were we talking about? I'm sorry. We were talking about, so I don't know. I just don't really want to. I know those things are powerful, and I just don't want to run into another one. But I can understand that it's you want out of this.
I do. And that's why we're going to go get one.
Do you know where? Go get one. Where are we going to get one?
Senna said the cult had a couple.
Well, yeah. We know that from the whoever people.
Near Taldonost.
Oh. Great, that's where we're headed. Awesome. I really don't want to go get them, but I want to help at the same time.
Thanks for helping with this.
I guess I'll try to... If we run across one, I'll try to help, but maybe we should ask some other people, too.
And Marin steps a little closer and says, "Listen, I know you don't like them, but can I hug you?"
I guess.
And she steps up, wraps her arms around you. What's your armor class?
17!
That'll hit.
Oh no! Oh my god.
Oh my god!
I don't trust you anymore. You fucking kill me.
You know what's happening!
You take, let's see, 6 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then, what's the damage on the electric dagger?
Oh no, oh no. Hold on.
Oh, Jesus.
Pulling it up.
I put 89 minus 6 and I just wrote 3. I was like, no.
It's, 1d4 piercing and then 1d6 lightning.
Okay.
That'll be 5 lightning damage.
Jesus.
And as you feel a blade sink into your back and Marin's other hand come up to cover your mouth, she pulls back and reaches down for the ace of spades.
Can I fight against her?
Pull it up. Roll initiative.
Oh my god, I'm the only person fighting her.
And it's late at night. No one else is
Oh
awake.
no. 10.
Do you want me to be rolling stats and stuff, Taiylor?
Yeah, I'm gonna have you take back over, but
Okay.
your mission is to kill Kit.
Awesome. And my mission is to not kill Marin.
So go
I'm
ahead
really
and roll initiative.
sorry that I have a high initiative. It's a 21.
All right.
And this is the same night Mia went.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've got 2 third level slots burned too.
Mm-hmm. Marin. It's
All
your
right.
turn. Ace of spades is in your hand.
I have the ace of spades up, so I'm gonna pop him.
Pop.
Pop them as many times as you can.
Yeah,
And use everything at your disposal.
I can shoot him twice, so. Ooh, okay. First one, that hits. It's a 23.
Okay. Yep, definitely hits.
And then.
Add your enchanted barrel onto that.
Oh no! Okay, and then the second one also hits. It's 22.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! I really don't want to kill you.
Gotta kill him.
No, it's fine.
All right.
That would be poetic right before I see my brother for the first time. And
Oh, fuck.
No.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm nervous now, so I'm forgetting what I'm even doing. Okay.
Roll your damage for both bullets and your enchanted barrel.
Yes. Okay, so there's 10 damage,
okay.
piercing damage, and 7 piercing damage. And then This is gonna suck. Oh, it's not gonna suck that much, I think. 10 lightning damage.
Okay. 50. Whew. Okay. All right. I need to pull my laptop back up because it was going to dead, but I need to see my spells.
And then let's see. Hold on, I need to check something real quick. Ace of Spades. Eldritch Lightning Barrel. Okay. Now use your action surge.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. Gonna shoot you again.
Oh boy.
Sorry.
Nah, it's fine. Oh, I've got the nightlight on my screen. It like gives me a tan. I like look all golden.
Yeah.
So that was a 30. Does that hit?
I mean, it probably maybe hits. Yeah.
Yeah. And then it's 11 points of damage.
Okay.
You have an action surge. You can do your whole turn again.
You can do two hits again?
2 more attacks?
Yeah.
Shit!
You have literally taken away over half my HP already.
Yeah. Gunslingers, man.
Yeah,
If you play them to their full ability, they can fuck you up.
Yeah, that's a 28.
Yes.
And another 11 points of damage.
Do you have any trick shots you can use?
I do. I sure do.
What do you have?
I have Deadeye. That's just advantage, but I don't need that. Forceful. On a hit, the creature takes damage and must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away. And then Piercing, which I can shoot through multiple people. So I don't think any of those are really going to.
Okay, nope, not at the moment. All right. Anything for a bonus action?
I don't have a lot of bonus actions. I can give him inspiration. No.
No.
Nope. There's
Okay.
nothing.
All right.
Yet.
Oh my god. One
You've
more
just
of those
been-
turns will kill. I am literally at a
I don't
quarter
have
HP.
I don't have an action surge anymore.
Okay.
So I can only
Don't
hit-
share that information with
That's
them.
true. That's true.
Kit, you've just been stabbed in the back and shot 4 times.
Can I get a free action to scream?
No.
What?
Why?
Wait, a free...
I can't
oh,
just.
I'm sorry.
I can't just like
misunderstood.
yell out.
Yeah, I would say that's...
Okay,
no
I'm
problem.
gonna like. I'm just gonna scream out for Silas. And then I'm
Roll
going
an
to.
initiative.
I'm gonna bonus action shift. To give myself advantage on wisdom, and also let me see. Shifting level plus con, so I get 13 temporary hit points, which is good. And then, I could be really. My God, hang on. I need to add this up because I need to know how much I have. That gives me 42 hit points. Since I'm standing right next to Marin, I am going to pull up this spell because I wasn't sure if I was going to do this or not. I've always got this prepped because I love it. Since I'm standing right there, I am going to cast Gesh on Marin. And
God.
I am going to command her not to harm anyone on this ship.
Let me check the details. That's... it might not work.
You need to make a wisdom saving throw or be
Well, hold
charmed.
As a
on.
magical command on a creature, you can see within range for carries sometimes refrain from action, of course, activities. You decide if a creature can understand you, must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become charmed by you.
It's not
Don't
gonna
you?
work, dude. I have defense against... advantage against being charmed.
Yes, you do. So roll a
So-
wisdom save with advantage.
Okay.
Oh God.
You were technically already going to have advantage, but you know.
That was a nat 20.
You
All right,
saved.
it fails.
That is my.
Half elves.
And we're right next to each other, so if I move away, she gets attack of opportunity.
Yes.
I am not moving.
Okay. Silas rolled into the initiative right after you.
Hi,
So
sweetie. What's
that's
up?
handy.
Bam, bam.
Considering the size of the ship, he would be able to get up the stairs, just up the stairs. We're going to theater of mind this. And be able to have you guys in sight. Both of you see him charge on deck, which, by the way, I should mention, Marin, you're aware of everything that's happening.
Really? Oh, God.
Yes, like Yasha style,
Oh,
you know
no.
exactly what's happening.
Oh, my God.
And you can't do anything. I imagine there is, similar to Yasha, just tears running down Marin's face as you can't do anything. You can't emote. The only thing you can do is just weep. But you see over Kit's shoulder as Silas comes charging up on the deck with his own pistol in hand and his rapier. And he sees the two of you and nothing else. And he sees Kit bleeding profusely. And you see this look of just, oh God, come over his face. He lifts the pistol, but he doesn't aim it at you. Let me grab his spell list again. In order to get close, he's going to cast Misty Step.
Oh. Fuck, I have Misty Step.
That's a bonus action. Yes.
Yes, it is.
To get right to you guys, like next to Kit. And no, he doesn't have much he can do for bonus action. Okay. As he lands next to Kit, he's sheathing his rapier and he reaches out a hand to grab Marin's arm that has the gun extended toward Kit. And he just grabs your arm and says, Marin. That's the end of his turn. Marin.
I'm shooting him.
You're shooting
Kit is
Silas
no
or
longer
Kit?
your target.
Silas.
Oh no.
Yep. Silas is now the target.
All right.
Fuck.
Also, I know that
Well, that
someone
was bad.
may mention that you should have disadvantage at close range with ranged weapons. I do not do that for guns.
Yeah, that doesn't really make sense for
Especially
guns.
with a pistol.
Yes.
Like-
Because there's no draw motion, there's just a trigger squeeze. I don't think disadvantage should be.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
make sense.
But yeah, go ahead. Roll.
I rolled, first one was 17.
That will just hit Silas.
Fuck. Okay. Well, hold on. How many bullets have I done so far?
4.
4, and there's 6. Okay, so I can do that. Oh baby! Baby! 6 points of damage for him.
Okay.
Then the second one is going to hit. That's a 20.
Okay.
Oops. That's gonna hurt a little bit more. That's 13 points of damage.
I actually
And
don't know
I'm
how
out of
much.
bullets. So.
You need to reload, yes. Which,
Yep.
can't you do that as a bonus action?
Let me see. Reload. The weapon can be fired a number of times equal to its reload score, blah, blah, blah. But before you must spend 1 attack or 1 action to reload, so it has to be an action.
But don't you have an ability that makes you able to reload as a
I
bonus?
don't think so. No. Because
swear.
I could use action surge, but I already used that. So, and I didn't use my trick shot. My trick shots don't do anything like that. So,
Hold on.
I'll be right back. I gotta grab my charger.
Okay.
Okay.
According to Matt himself, damage die of firearms are slightly higher than the other ranged weapons. Also costs an attack to reload. Does not take your entire action. So if you can shoot twice in a turn, you spend one of your potential shots to reload. So on your next turn, you can spend
And then
an attack and then attack.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Thank you, Matt.
Yep.
I don't actually know how much HP Silas
As a bonus action, can I try and pull away from him? Like out of grip? Or is that an action?
That would be an action.
Okay.
It would be a contested strength roll.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. You give him a couple shots, and that's probably close to a quarter of his HP gone. But as you extend the gun toward him and just deliver 2 shots into his torso, you see him do that. And double over. Sorry, I just became Silas. Double over, still has his hand on you, but he's not like restraining you. And him just look back up at you with just these wide eyes, like exactly the look you never wanted to see on his face. And Marin is on the other side, just
Screaming.
clawing for control. But Kit, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna say Kit's a little pissed.
I imagine.
Not gonna lie.
Really?
I am going to... I'm gonna pull a cocoon out of my thing, and I'm gonna cast Polymorph on myself and turn into a gold dragon. Into a young gold dragon.
Oh shit, he's gonna set the ship on fire.
No, I am now... I now have 178 hit points.
Holy shit!
So, good fucking luck. And the first thing I am going to do is I am going to grab Sylfie. I'm going to grab Marin. And I'm going to dive off the ship underwater.
I would consider that an action.
To grab her?
And dive off? Yeah.
Okay. So he has multi-attack. He can do 3 attacks. So I don't know if I could do... I know that's not multiple actions, but I don't know if that's like... Can grab and dive.
Gold dragon. Let me check.
Okay. He can do 3 attacks, 1 bite and 2 claws. I could have done Fire Breath, which does 10 d10 fire damage.
If you rolled 10s on all of those,
Wouldn't that suck? The average is 55.
Considering the ability to multi-attack, I'll let you do it.
Okay.
So you grab Marin, and using your movement, I mean, there's almost nothing Marin can do against being grabbed by a dragon.
Yeah.
And you jump off the ship.
Okay. I'm going to drag her. I imagine, are we out in like the way open ocean, or are we like closer to shore so it's only like 50 feet deep or something?
You're probably out and around 100 to 200 feet deep.
Okay. I'm going to take her 50. I can only move 40 feet. I can only swim 40 feet. So I imagine I can only take her like 20 feet down in this round or something.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take her 20 feet down, and I'm just going to, like, between my claws, I'm just holding her tightly so that she can't, basically grappling her.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to wait it out until she stops breathing.
Drowns.
Shit, okay. Fucking Silas. You guys don't know what he does. He's up top. Marin,
What do you want me to do?
are yourself again.
Okay.
You are in the claws of a largish golden dragon. And you are being squeezed, and you did not get a chance to take a deep breath. Roll me a Constitution save.
It's pretty good. This is a 26.
Okay. Hold on 1 second.
Just squeezing the life out
now
of you.
I just get to drown slowly.
You're welcome.
That's fine.
You're welcome. And I don't know you've come back either, so... Plus, I'm a dragon. My intelligence is...
I would imagine I'm kind of, like, pounding on you a little bit, trying to, like... with
Actually,
my eyes, like...
to be fair, my dragon intelligence is significantly higher than my kit intelligence. So...
Actually, sorry, I didn't need a saving throw. What's your Constitution bonus?
My Constitution bonus
Yes, with
is
skill modifier.
3.
3. So you can hold your breath for 4 minutes.
Okay. So we're down there for a lot of rounds.
Yeah. Well, assuming you don't try to attack him and he's just holding you there, we can just move through it.
Would I notice, because my dragon stats are actually significant, would I notice that she stops trying to fight me? Or can I roll insight or something? I don't know. Or perception.
Yeah, I'll say after about 2 minutes of, like, Marin not trying to fight, but, like, patting on you, like, it's me, it's me.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and roll an insight check. You have insight plus 5.
19.
19. Roll a persuasion check, Marin.
24.
Marin is, it's her.
Okay. I immediately break off I head up to the surface and break out and start flying.
Okay. Marin, you are being carried across the sky.
And I kind of give you a little squeeze to, like, get the water out.
Just go, bleh.
Yeah, just...
You just wring her out like a ferret.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sprinkle. I'm still a dragon, so I can't really... No, I speak common.
Yes, you do.
I speak fucking common. It'd be like...
You do?
Speak in your voice of Cave of Wonders
my
voice.
Direct be like, no, oh my God, you're going to put me on the fucking spot now. Jesus.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That hurts my voice so bad. It'd be like, what's wrong with you?
You don't have to.
Yeah. They like, are you back?
Yes, put me down.
What's going on?
Put me down.
I'm not putting you down. What's going on?
I lost control. It was the tether.
When did you lose control?
Right before I stabbed you. I'm sorry.
That was pretty fucking obvious. When did you lose control?
Right before I fucking tried to murder you.
I don't remember what I said. I don't remember what I said. It was...
Oh, we lost Weish.
Wasn't...
Oh, there you are. Yes?
Nope.
Nope. There it is.
Okay, there we go. Now why am I the one with the shitty internet?
We're
Because
taking
I got good
turns.
internet.
We're taking
Yeah.
turns.
Yeah.
But yes, keep going.
I don't remember what I said specifically, but it wasn't... most of the conversation was me. I'm sorry. Just put me down.
Do I want to put you down?
Oh my God. Dick.
Which, by the way, for Marin, you remember everything.
I know.
And you know you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
No.
Walkers don't remember.
You also didn't have any visible changes because my passive perception is 19. I would have noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. She's not like Tamar. She's a good walker.
Oh, God. One of the special walkers.
Yeah.
Yes. One of the ones made by somebody actually competent in magic.
So I fly us... How far away are we from land?
It's within sight, probably a couple miles.
Mm,
You can get there, like, super fucking fast.
no, I know. My fly speed's really fast.
Do we have a brig on the ship?
I am going
no.
to...
I I
No.
yell out to him, no, we don't.
No.
Okay.
It's too small of a ship.
I'm gonna yell out to him anyway. Just lock me somewhere, please. Just lock me in one of the rooms. Put me away.
I'm going to swing down to the ship, and I am going to, in my other claw, I'm going to grab Silas. And
Okay, you see him bleeding on the deck.
Yeah.
that's okay. I can heal him. It's fine.
You
I
grab him.
grab him, and we start taking off towards the land.
Okay.
And I'm just going to find like a cliff or whatever, and we're going to land there, and I will drop polymorph once we get there.
Okay. Yeah, you land on the edge of a rocky, grassy cliff.
And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Silas with a 3rd level Cure Wounds.
Okay. Yeah,
Nice.
he's bleeding from the tum-tum. Yay, guilt. Yes.
I missed
14 points.
Oh, Kit took you guys to land to the top of a cliff and set you guys down.
Okay.
And I'm giving 14 points back to Silas.
That'll almost heal him all the way.
Yeah.
The bullet holes sort of knit together, though there's still a bit of damage left. It's got a scar.
I start to run over to him and then stop myself.
Yeah, he's sitting on the ground as Kit is tending to him. And Silas looks at Kit and says, You're much worse hurt than I am. And he looks over at Marin, and he pushes himself up and comes toward you.
Stay away from me. I back up.
Stops.
I'm like, tears streaming. Like, stay away from me. Both of you.
I have something that might give us a warning. It's going to be really painful, but it will at least let us know if something is happening.
Fine, do it.
All right, I need you to not resist this.
I won't.
I'm going to walk over to Marin, and I am going to cast Gash.
Ooh.
And I am going to give her the command that she is not to harm anyone that Marin deems a friend.
Takes 5d10 psychic damage each time it acts in a manner directly counter to your instructions.
For the next 30 days. So that means...
But no more than once each day.
Yes. So that means if you try to harm one of us, you will be harmed immediately, and it will be very clearly visible.
Okay.
Shit, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
And you choose to fail.
Yeah.
Can issue any command you choose, shorten an activity that would result in certain death. That's not an issue. Okay. 30 days. Good. Mark your fucking calendar.
So what's... Yeah, mark the calendar, please.
At the day.
So can I still carry out the action?
Yes,
then?
you can...
It just hurts me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, if you start to try to hurt somebody, you will be hurt first.
Yes.
Okay.
Which psychic damage, that much psychic damage at the level we're at, is going to be extremely clearly visible.
Yeah.
Yeah. So today is still the 17th, so Saurus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the spell will end on Saurus the 22nd.
Can you mark that for me?
Yep, doing it.
Thank you.
I missed all of that.
Oh, did you? You didn't freeze on our end. I didn't see it. We just marked a calendar, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The spell will end on Saurus the 22nd, so about the start of winter. Okay. All right.
There, you are
as
now
soon-
free to interact with us.
So the way I'm going to interpret this spell, which It says when you act in a way that is counterintuitive to the command, then you are hurt. So Marin would have to hurt somebody first.
Okay.
But it will be very clear then that it was not her choice by it
Yeah, so now you're
fucking
just
her up.
hurting me.
Well, I mean, but getting rid of almost half your HP in one go is at least gonna buy us a second of time.
Yeah.
And I'd imagine the way I look at it is it's not like you get 5-6 shots in and then it kicks in. It's more like you do that first shot and it hits you instantly.
It'll take effect the moment you act in. Yeah. And I'm not going to consider like a playful punch or like a slap to be actual damage. I'm going to consider like an intentional attack to somebody that Marin deems unworthy of being hit. So as soon as Kit finishes casting that spell, Silas steps up and immediately like grabs you into his arms.
I'm gonna sit on the ground and cast Healing Spirit so that I can heal myself.
I'm just kind of sitting there like a dead fish, like stunned.
Did you get hurt in that battle?
No.
Oh.
Okay. He sits you down on the ground. He's kneeling in front of you. Says, Marin, are you alright? Did you get hurt?
No, I'm fine.
And he takes your face in both his hands and sort of lifts your eyes to his. Says, it's okay. Kit figured it out.
No, it's not okay.
It's not okay, but it's okay for now.
I'm going to touch where I shot him, which is all healed up now, but still.
There's still it's like a long period of healing has gone by. He's still missing 2 hit points, but that's it.
Yeah.
So there are definitely scars there. It wasn't you.
Doesn't matter. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I need to go. I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna take a walk. I'm just like, don't follow me. Just I need to breathe a second.
And he stands up and watches you. And you hear behind you a snap. And you feel Ashley on your shoulder. Just to look after you.
You read my mind.
I won't intrude. Just keep him with you.
Okay. Just gonna keep walking.
Yeah. And Ashley goes with you. As you make your way into... There's no forests on this continent, so you make your way out into the tall seagrass and the sort of plains of northern Iroquois.
Since there's no forests,
I
shouldn't do this. Should I? I'm probably gonna do it. Since there's no forest, can I just send out, when I'm like sufficiently out of sight of those two?
You can get behind a hill.
Yeah. I'm gonna send out the Senna vibes.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll work or not, but...
Not gonna lie, being a dragon and able to talk is kind of awesome.
Yes. As you're walking and finally the crest of the hill blocks you from Silas and Kit's view, you're just thinking like, where are you? I need to talk to you. And after a little while, you start to hear footsteps falling in time with yours, almost to the point that you're not sure at first. And then you glance down and you see mist rolling past your feet. And Ashley on your shoulder, like, squawks in surprise.
I'm gonna shoo him off.
Yeah, he is shooed away and he sort of soars into the sky and circles overhead.
I need you to... There's gotta be something else that you can do to help me.
You do see in your peripheral vision, you do see in your peripheral vision this figure step in, and you feel a cold hand rest on your shoulder.
Something. You gotta do something. I can't keep living like this. I can't.
It is a difficult thing. I need something to fuel the change first.
I don't... There's gotta be something. You're a god.
Not anymore. And she sort of steps more into your view, looking at you, says, "Perhaps I can trade something else. Perhaps I can call in a favor.
What, for
What
me
would
to...
you give me?"
I don't have anything. I don't know. What can I give you? What do you want? What
Physical objects are not the only thing that can be traded.
is it memories? Is it...
I have no use for memories.
Then what do you have use for? I don't like it when people talk in riddles. Tell me.
What could you do for me? What are you willing to do?
Anything. Anything. Is she like a lot less like sweet and nice than the last time I talked to her seeming, or...
She doesn't seem different.
Okay.
There's a little bit more of a business attitude this time. There's still, you can still see sympathy, but there's also I can't just give you something for nothing. She nods and says, "Why don't we call it a favor owed? And I'll see if there's something you can do for me later."
Fine. I was gonna do that anyway, so yeah, go. Do it.
Without staff, I cannot completely untether you. But what I can do is allow you to fight it. Something to allow you to resist until we have a staff to fuel the untethering.
Okay.
And she reaches up into the air in front of you, and you see her draw down just a line in the air, and this golden needle appears in her hand.
Oh my god, she's the fairy godmother from Cinderella.
Yes.
I put it away.
Yeah. I didn't realize that was what I was referencing.
Just like, oh, I remember. I put it away.
She offers you this needle with the needle's eye first. She says, "You will feel it coming. All you need to do is prick your finger with this needle when you feel it coming. And it will give you more of a chance to resist."
Okay.
But
I take it.
do it immediately,
Okay, I will. Yeah.
or give it to someone who can help you.
I take it.
Our original deal still stands. When I have this staff and the power that it holds, I will untether you with it. But until then, this should suffice, and when I have something for you to do, I will call upon you. I think when you reach Amnoblin, I may find some things for you. Now,
Okay.
go look after your husband. I think he is sufficiently traumatized as well. Take care of him.
I'm trying.
I know. And she sort of pats your shoulder lightly and steps away. With no trees in the way, you watch the fog follow her until it sort of curls up behind her and then just melts away, and she's gone. In the meantime, Kit,
Yeah.
where you're sitting with Silas, both of you kind of taking a breather, you do see in the distance as Ashley flies up in circles. And you watch Silas look up, blink, and his eyes turn white.
Yep, I knew. As soon as... Yep.
And he just watches for a long moment through Ashley's eyes.
I walk over to him and just stand next to him.
And eventually, he blinks again, and his eyes are back to their normal. I believe his eyes are blue.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. He looks down, takes a deep breath, and picks himself up.
What did you see?
She's talking to someone.
Someone. What does this someone look like?
A woman in the mist.
Oh. You know, I was going to keep this secret, but I'm not going to now.
What?
That's Senna.
Senna.
Yes.
He starts running.
She's fine. It's okay.
He's gone. So,
Well.
Marin, as you turn back, you see Silas cresting the hill, running toward you. As Ashley comes in to land on a rock nearby. Marin?
Yeah.
What was that? What are you doing?
If you want to know, then go ahead. My mind's an open book.
I don't want to do that to you.
I think I fucked up.
What do you mean?
The night we got married, I met her and told her that that I would do something for her if she removed the tether. I made a mistake, I think.
What did you offer?
A staff. I'm sorry. This is why I didn't want to tell you. I was just so scared.
We need to get back to the ship. And he holds out a hand.
I don't take it, and I walk ahead of him.
He quietly follows. And that is where we're going to end tonight.
God.
Because cutting it a little close. Oh, for
Oh
Ben.
my god, that I think I fucked up almost got me.
I was very close. I was so on the brink.
That was
of-
so much. That was too much.
Ah! Oh man.
I thought everything was fine.
Oh.
I thought, you know what? We ironed some stuff out and it's all fine. And then I fucked it up.
I was over here like thinking like the night before, like I had it planned. I'm like the night before they get there, fucking Marin's gonna go Wolverine on people, and then it happened during the conversation because I was like, we're running out of time, and just like fuck it, it's happening.
No, that's great story though, that they're like having this super real conversation, then she's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Yeah, I just just the moment that I said, Alicia, stop talking, I was like, ooh, I'm a jerk. But anyway,
gosh.
Ben has what? Yeah,
No, nothing. Continue.
Ben has a hot date, so
I do have a date.
Yeah.
Hey.
So thank you everybody
And a whole pan of brownies.
Yes.
That are just
you, everybody.
regular brownies. Okay, continue, sorry.
Thank you everybody for joining us for the Atlaran Adventuring Company.
I found
All
a
of our
whisker.
links are below on Twitch. You can find us on Twitter especially. I run the Twitter, so you'll find reminders, lore, sometimes shit like that. We post VODs and podcasts on Wednesdays. And we each do stuff. So, Weesh, tell us about yourself.
Sorry.
While you try not to cry.
My mind is literally still on that, just like replaying.
I know.
It
We'll
over.
talk about
I'm
it.
like, great.
Uh,
You can find me on Twitter at amkellywrites, and my website amkellywrites.com. I'm doing NaNoWriMo right now to try and finish my book that I'm writing that's kind of based on D&D. It's pretty fun. You should check it out.
Like,
nice, concise.
Yeah.
I'm.
she's like, I need to finish
Phrasing.
this so I can
No,
get back
you're
to
fine.
thinking.
I also write books. You can find me at Blake R. Wolfe on Twitter or BlakeRWolfe.com. It's BlakeRWolfe. I just released an LGBT novel in October, and then I've got a fantasy novel slated to come out on December 4th. And then I am spending NaNoWriMo working on book number 2 in that fantasy series, which also has dragons. So that should be out in February, and that's what I do. Taiylor, what do you do?
I'm Taiylor Wallace. I hurt people.
Alicia,
Really?
just so you know, Taylor's above you.
Yeah, I remembered that as soon as to me.
Let's
there-
all point the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I hurt people for fun, and
No.
Specifically me.
Well, I hurt everybody.
Most specifically.
It's just
Yeah.
harder to hurt other people.
I feel nothing.
Almost got you though. Almost
Yeah.
got you.
No, I almost got you.
Well, yeah.
That's true.
Whatever. I caused the whole thing. Anyway.
Oh
hi,
my
I'm
God.
Taiylor.
We all have a hand in it.
You can find me on Twitter at TAIYLORWALLACE. Spelled weird, obviously. Taiylor Wallace. And I'm also a writer. Because of moving, I'm not up on NaNoWriMo. I could probably still make my original goal of like 25K, but it's still going to be a close one because
You've also
I
got
have
a
shit to do.
whole book to edit.
Yes, I'm currently working on editing Blake's book, which, yeah, I probably won't actually truly start NaNoWriMo until about halfway through.
Sorry.
Too much shit to do. Well, it's not your fault. I'm the one who moved. And you can also find me at sonderediting.com if you have a book you would like edited. My rates are probably a bit fairer than other people's, especially if you're short on cash. So, look me up. But, yep, if you can't tell, I'm just the bringer of pain in this stream as well.
I'm back.
Hi.
I missed all of what
No, it's okay.
You missed nothing. But yeah, thank you for joining us. We will be back next Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I really want to keep playing, but obviously we can't.
Sorry.
Weish and I have some things to talk about.
Yeah, you do. Now that you've bought the golden needle from Maleficent, it's just like, prick your finger to get advantage to save against this, and then fall into a sleep like death!
I'm just digging the hole.
You've hit bedrock. You're now starting to go deeper.
You're
gonna hit the magma layer soon.
Yep.
Magma.
But anyway, thank you again. I've said that many times now. And we'll see y'all next week.
All right.
Where I may have just as much lesbian energy.
Yay.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. Well,
All right.
I've been Taiylor Wallace. You guys have been fantastic. Have a lovely rest of your weekend.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.